Hello. Today, we're doing a rather short Wawa. You may blame my provider of ether, the all-accursed Comcast. Also, thank you for hydration. I did actually manage to get that in time. Let me, not prattle on about too much because I do actually want to do some stuff in Watcher. Unfortunately, I don't know, hopefully the stream quality remains consistent because I waited 30 minutes for the connection to stabilize, and it seems stable at the moment. So I have no idea if I'm simply lying or if this is going to be the choppiest stream physically possible. Anyway, yeah, hope you're all going well. It seems fine. I mean, that's good to hear. I'm more worried about sudden disconnects without me noticing. And, update on my mouth again, you know, my favorite part of the stream, where I talk about my mouth. I'm now able to open my mouth, 75% of the way. My jaw is releasing tension, and I've almost finished birthing my new tooth. It's still rather painful. I keep forgetting how, painful growing teeth is. Who fucking knew that? Or, unveiling teeth. Also, I do have spoiler chat set up if you want to use that, but I don't necessarily think that's super necessarily with Rain World. Birthing is a choice of word. I mean, how else would you describe it? I don't think it's necessarily super inaccurate of a choice of word. Now, why does my controller not work whenever I start the game? Oh, never mind, I stand completely corrected. We're on cycle 52. We last left off in Outer Rim. Outer Rim is... oh yeah, we decided to sleep in the corrupted zone for some reason. Teething is already a verb. Okay, yeah, but who remembers the word teething? Okay, that's for puppies and babies. Okay, I'm not a puppy and or baby. Alright. I'm neither a puppy or baby, therefore I'm not allowed to use the verb teething. Alright, that's cultural appropriation. Same with, I guess, kittens, the kitten's teeth. I think kitten's teeth, right? Perhaps not, but you once were. Check a gun. I came out my mother's birthing canal fully formed. I was bald and ready to pay taxes from day one. I need to shut up. Why do I keep using birthing? I'm gonna ban myself. Okay, why did I decide to sleep in this awful place? I don't even know. I think we found the guy in this area, so there's no reason for us to stick around as far as, or to the best of my abilities. Let me just keep going. Let's actually consume food. Though, to be fair, even though this region is corrupted, we haven't really encountered any obstacles, really. There's no dudes in our way for once, so we're just kind of existing, you know? That's where we came from. We're going back to where we've already been. Didn't you emergency teleport to escape the rain? I did it more as a test to see if you could do it while doing it. I kind of already knew where it would teleport me. I didn't actually want to sleep, to be honest. I think we're in a pretty good region before this, but you know, it's fine, it's fine. How do I make this jump? By going yump? Yeah? Hey! Now, the better question is, how do I make it up top? Oh, actually, this is not solid. Oh, what a sneaky little boy. Also, I could have made that 6 times easier on myself. Can I not waste my spear here? Excellent. You know what this does remind me of? This really reminds me of the architecture near the top of Metropolis. Right, so I'm wondering maybe this is another area of Metropolis and... oh, you know what? And I'm surprised I didn't figure this out sooner. The reason why we're seeing all these falling stars are the weird green things, and the reason why it's so windy, and the reason why you can see up top. This is the outer rim of Five Pebbles, the Five Pebbles city. Oh, that makes so much more sense than, random location. Okay, so this is on Five Pebbles, I think. Yeah, this is city roofs, and you can see all the lights, you can see the antennae. Yeah, this is definitely the top of the Five Pebbles, and we're definitely on the surface right now. Oh, that's wonderful. I mean, to be fair, we didn't really get to explore the city much, so I guess the inner part of Metropolis was a bit more advanced. Now, is that a death screen below me, or is that... No, I'm not gonna find out. Yeah, they have the little weird Gothic-style roofs, which kinda seems antithetical to their whole efficiency-based civilization about renouncing everything beautiful or whatever, or renouncing everything in general. Because, you know, if you're, like, renouncing all pleasurable desires, wouldn't you want to renounce your desire of art and, like, beauty in general? Is that not considered a job? Actually, they did mention artists, too. Right? I think there was one pearl that specifically mentioned an artist, so I guess not. I guess consuming art is not some great sin in this world, or one of the binding forces that leave you here. I am kind of sweating with all these fucking jumps. I know they're very simple jumps, but whenever you put them, like, above a death pit, my jumping ability goes down 90%, and it's like, I don't know why. There's probably some psychological impact to that. If I'm ever in a life or death situation where I have to make a jump, I'm fucking falling into the pit, okay? If this was fucking, what's it called? If this was Squid Game's glass bridge, I'm fucking dead just by stepping. Okay, we're inside a facility. Now, this does remind me of where you enter 5 pebbles from the wall from. There's also popcorn. I don't know if I want to eat corrupted pop. Actually, why not? This is also like the least corrupted zone we've seen. There's literally nothing going on here. It's so fucking desolate. You think like somebody would be here to like try to stab me. Oh, you know what I actually really want to see? I hope there's a corrupted scavenger, right? Because if this is 5 pebbles, I mean, we don't know if it's necessarily, what's it called? We don't know if this is necessarily 5 pebbles after...
Sweet drone is now indoctrinated.
Oh, hi, Gorgle. How's it going? Yeah, we don't know if this is 5 pebbles after Artifice. Wait, is that a...
Gorgle has brought 61 sacrifices.
So it scammed you. We beat the Watcher? Oh, congratulations. Yeah, we started late today. I was actually planning on beating the Watcher today as well, but unfortunately, I've been scammed by my Ether provider. Hello, everybody. If you're unaware, I guess those in my audience, Friday, 7 p.m. EST or 9 p.m. Mountain Time or whatever scam time zone you prescribe to. No spoilers, my chat are backseating. So fun fact, Raggle chat, you can use !S in my chat to completely hide the message for me if you want to discuss spoilers. But yeah, no, aside from that, we're doing a little bit of Don't Talk, or wait, Keep Talking, or Explode? Keep Talking, I don't know how to plug, man. Don't, Yap or Boom game. Yap or Boom game. I don't know how else to describe it. Yeah, Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. Thank you. That's what I needed. Yap or Boom. Oh my god. Are you gonna upload the VODs of your Watcher playthrough? I really want to watch them. Yes. I have a lot of VODs on Is Also Not Retro. I played the entire game, and I probably should upload the Watcher VODs, but I've been very lazy. Anyway, we're exploring Outer Rim. Oh yeah, we got our little ethereal glow back. I'm fairly certain, I was just discussing, I'm fairly certain that this location is specifically the Outer Rim of 5 Pebbles kind of top of the city, and previously Metropolitan, or Metropolis? The one from Megamind, was simply, what's it called? The center of the city, kind of like the main economic commissary. Can I consume this corrupted popcorn? I know it's still like... Yeah, I guess you can't eat the thin, scrungly corrupted popcorn. Only the thick, juicy corrupted popcorn for us. Megamind reference. I mean, it's always culturally relevant. How dare you? I've seen all the VODs of other campaigns. Fair enough. Thank you very much. Yeah, I need to go do that. I'm lazy. I mean, it's technically up on Twitch if you want to, but it's not real. It's pulsing so ugly. What do you mean? He's a beautiful little lad. I mean, sure, he's a corrupted ethereal being, Perhaps spreading corruption throughout the entire universe, you know, rendering planes asunder, doomed for eternity. But look at him, he's an innocent little boy. Ah! Okay. I see why they put a safe area right there. Oh. Why is there a cliff there? My corruption! My little ethereal glow! I wanted to keep that. Oh, man. I was so excited. Okay, fine. I guess we're gonna get day 5 back the hard way. You can eat your little coma fruit. I can never have anything nice. They really just put you in front of a pit. Wow, that's cruel and unusual of them. They barely do that. Though, to be fair, I guess in a couple of campaigns, they kind of just dump you in acid. You're going to sleep? Have a wonderful night. Okay, let's go here. Now, to be fair, old corrupted Goblino tends to stick around near the top of structures, so I do wonder if there's going to be a second little Goblino in the outer rim. Can I make that jump without wasting a spear? I don't think I can. I don't think I can whip it. Huh. I need a mushroom. Throwing for... I'm being... Okay, if I, like, dump you off like a cliff, okay, and then you don't realize you have, like, a parachute on the back of you while you're falling at, like, the 0.2 milliseconds you have left to, like, survive, alright? That doesn't necessarily mean you're, like, failing inherently. That just means, you know, I didn't give you enough warning. Okay, throw this. How do I make that jump? You know what would be really useful if I had the little levitation ability from the Y button, I guess? How the fuck am I supposed to make that jump? Okay, well, there's a little path up here I'm noticing. Oh, that actually leads nowhere. Do I just repeatedly try to make... I think I just repeatedly try to make the jump. I'm gonna... Maybe there's a little secret area I missed there, but... wait a second. Oh, this is very reminiscent of the Portal Co-op massive fan room. Interesting. What is this place? Why do I feel like I'm gonna die if I stay here? Hello? It feels like something, but I'm not smart enough to figure it out. Okay, what if I climb? Okay, what if I decide to climb? I lost my spear. I thought this was a spear. Okay, well, okay. Well, now I have a rock. That doesn't make it easier. Okay, does my invisibility make it? No, I can't do the floaty thing. Okay, I guess I need to save up more days. Okay, that was just me being bad. I don't see a possible path there. That's, I could upward spear... No, I can't upward spear throw without backflipping, can I? I could die repeatedly. I can't even Gorman's jump. There's no ledge. I can't pounce jump. I can't... You know what? Fuck it. I'm not gonna waste time eating food. I swear to God, if I make this jump and I don't have enough food to sleep on the other side, I'm gonna explode. How many hours do you have on Watcher? I don't know, because technically some of it didn't exist at one point. We had a lot of technical difficulties involving us not exist. I think like 15? I mean, you could teleport back. Okay. I can't slot into the hole above me. Okay, I need a rock and a spear. Okay, I think I can do it with a rock and a spear. You know, spear or saint and watcher would go hard. I mean, okay, I know this sounds like a shitpost, but like, I've spent a lot of time on Gourmand. Like an obscene amount of time on Gourmand, specifically mastering like the slide jump, and his slide jump is incredible. So like, I might prefer because I don't know, I just like ramming into lizards at Mach 10. Okay, if you don't like ramming into lizards at Mach 10, I don't know what's wrong with you. It's just so effective. It's so effective for a little Corbichoir. It was so good, and you got all the pearl. I'm still editing the Gourmand thing. If anyone's wondering where my next video is, it's a lot. It's 60 hours. Perfect. No! I didn't throw fast enough. Did you finish the grocery list? I finished... Okay, so during that campaign, I finished the grocery list. I found every little echo. I'm trying to remember the real names of things. I found like all but one colored pearl. I found all of the passages, the titles, whatever you want to call them. I did effectively everything, which is kind of a mistake from an editing perspective, but you know, it's I don't regret it really. Gourmand is your friendly neighborhood happy god of war. Hey, but I guess also, yeah, speaking of full-scale hero, I guess it's like thematic, because like, I don't know, Gourmand's a living legend, so I guess it just makes sense from a lore perspective. Okay. He did the food quest and was hounded by little slug cats. It was Hunter, and we lost a lot of children. We've lost an exceedingly large amount of I don't know why there's so many children. It was an upsetting amount of children. Alright. Come on. 3, 2. Yes! Oh my god. Wait. Okay, can I make this jump? Yes? Yay! Just about. I don't like how they're giving me spears. They're expecting me to do hard jumps. Okay, fine. What is this? What is this nonsense? Is this the Sky Bridge 2.0? Oh no, you bastards. Wow. That's quite a leap. I could do this, I think. Okay, what now? What is this place? Why is it like parkour hell all of a sudden? I don't like this. I'm bad. Okay, I'm alive. Where does this take me? Down, I suppose. Is down real? Down is real, but going down is bad, because going up is harder than going down. Let's go... Do I go the precarious path? Okay, there's two possible outcomes here. I go to the right path is real, and it leads to like a secret little gnome thing. If I go to down, it's just gonna result in... I'm gonna go right. If I long jump up off this, I'm gonna fall in the pit, aren't I? How about if I go from... here might be too far, too. Maybe I just regular jump? Regular jump and one rock throw. I think. Regular jump and one rock throw. I'm alive! Okay. Bada bing! Why? Is that a rock throw? I can't tell. Oh. Oh no. I knew that was gonna happen. Okay, the problem is, when you ledge grab, and then you try to correct for it, I end up overcorrecting it and throwing myself into the pit, so I try to tap it, and then why am I giving an explanation? I don't need to explain myself. Look, I tried. Okay, back to parkour civilization part fucking whatever this is. Maybe I should get. You know what? Let's not be fools here. Let's go get some food, you know? And if there's no food on the other side, I won't have to cry. Your screams are so visceral. I'm glad to know whoever if like fucking if I get murdered by the guy from Scream, they're really gonna enjoy my death, I guess. What's the command for the sock rat? Oh yeah, here, I could, here, you want the sock rat? I could give you the snock, okay. There you go. Ugh, it's not like an actual... Look, there's a lot of programming. I'm a rivmain, imagine doing that in Let me out. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go here. I'm gonna get progressively worse at those sequence of jumps. How do you manage? I manage just fine. That jump is, I mean, I would say exceeding. They give me a pity popcorn. They never give me a pity popcorn. That's bad. Look, that jump is, look, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of turn off my brain during the section because I've been through it, and now I just keep forgetting that exists, so therefore I just fall into the pit. It's the snock. It's the snock, okay? You can't... it's the snock. I also thank you for hydration. Okay. Okay, that's not me. I'm not throwing. That's not. Look, you didn't see that. Wipe that from memory. I'm deleting that 16 seconds from VOD. Alright, so therefore, nothing can be proven. We're on day 1, alright? I'm gonna edit myself to look really good at the game. And then, is there a death counter at the end of the game? That would be really helpful, but like, I don't think there is. I'm not gonna pass out this time? Why did I pass out from eating fruit that time? Bro, don't bro me. Look, it's just a little reflective of my skill. I played like a lot in this game. Where's the fucking rock? I need a rock. I don't have to explain myself. Look, I'm bad. Give me his brick. Okay, go here. I did the same mistake 5 or 6 times in a row. There's one particular section in, what was it? Outer Expanse as Gourmand, where I failed one particular parkour section, like genuinely, I think for 4 hours straight. So don't worry, I'm very used to this. Okay, now I'm simply too good at exiting a pipe. Okay, I exited with the velocity of a lubed up rat. Why was I so liquid? Like, why was I so slippery that time? You know what? Maybe let's explore the section to the top left instead of going to the hardcore jumping sequence immediately after. You have a high tolerance for frustration. I mean, I do, in my spare time, a lot of challenge runs for video games, so... I mean, that's probably it. Or maybe I'm simply devoid of all emotion at this point. Okay, the rat's not an image you needed. Okay, well, imagine, like... To be fair, a lot of rats are pretty greasy in the first place, so, like, it's kind of inherent. I should probably eat this rock. Do I have anything in me? I have a blue pearl. I don't think... I'm gonna keep this. This is the pearl from Industrial Complex, though. I don't think we're ever gonna meet 5 Pebbles or Looks and Moon, to be honest. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, we're alive. Go slightly below here. And then throw jump both. Okay. I was indecisive. Why was I indecisive? What's the hardest challenge run you've done? In terms of video games, in general, it's Hollow Knight related, but it's technically, I don't think I've released on the channel because it's buried under a shit ton of footage. This was Pantheon 5, not hitless, overcharmed, all bindings. There's a whole lot I've done, but it was either an Elden Ring challenge, which was the no shields. There's no shields, no running, no, basically completely disabling the circle button. So like you can't run, you can't jump, you can't do anything to actually actively dodge. That was difficult. A bunch of old school RuneScape stuff involving hardcore. If you're aware of that game, that's always, you know, hair clenching, risking thousands of hours of progress. What else? A lot of like physical IRL challenges where my friends like duct tape me to the ceiling or something stupid and then I have to play video games. That's more of a like, I got drunk with somebody and like now I'm being forced to do things. That's not really on my account though, so I can't really blame that. I don't know, there's a lot of things in general. I enjoy challenge, you know, it can get frustrating, but like, that's kind of part of the appeal. You know, maybe that's why Rain rolls so... that seems dangerous. I mean, it's only dangerous if you hear the tape start, like, going... which it did, and then you eventually fall. But at that point, you're prepared for it. Okay. Grab. Fully commit. Fully commit. Fully commit. Jump. Throw, jump, throw, jump, throw. No! I need to be slightly higher. I need to be slightly higher. I need to be slightly higher. Watching you design a factory in Satisfactory / Factorio. Okay, to be fair, the Factorio, yeah, Factorio was a bad factory, but it was intentionally bad. What are you talking about, Satisfactory? My Satisfactory factory was fucking beautiful. Okay, my Satisfactory factory was actually, I mean, okay, maybe watching me design the train system because I didn't know how to work. Yeah, that was pretty painful. But my Satisfactory factory, I'm still proud of it, even after looking at like other people's factories. Okay, it was a good factory, especially for my first time playing through it. Okay. Also, I'll have you know, they recently added fucking elevators, which pisses me off because I spent like 4 to 5 hours trying to design an elevator system using hyperloops, but now there's just like straight up elevators in the game, and I mean, that's a good thing, don't get me wrong, but why must people not suffer as I did? Did you fall from the ceiling? Slow. I mean, look, if it's like a controlled fall, does it count as a fall? Right? If you're like slowly slipping from the ceiling and then like your arm becomes freed and then like it's like you're slowly being lowered down by more and more tape and then like you brace yourself with an arm and then you have like a sudden impact. Is that still a fall? Is like a fall from like arm height still a fall? It really depends. He's dodging the question, yes. Then I suppose I have fallen from a ceiling after being duct taped to it while playing a certain video game. Yes, walking is technically... Were you injured by gravity? No, I've never been... Actually, I've broken... I was not injured by gravity that specific time. Okay, go to the right. I think I want my ears to be next to this little curve in the vine. This should be the maximum height. Yes! There we go! Oh, we're still alive. Beautiful. Were you injured by... walking's technically controlled falling. See, that's not true because one foot is on the ground constantly. This isn't like... I mean, you could consider orbit to be controlled falling. Things in orbit. Okay, is there anything actually here, or have I simply been a buffoon chasing this? Also, let me drink. Oh my god, do not spill my fucking liter of tea. This is completely full, unlike most times in the stream. Ooh. Also, it's still hot. Oh. Normally I've been streaming for like 3 hours at this point, but I took like a 3-hour swig when this is not a 3-hour swig. That's, oh god, you know when you drink something so hot and then like you could feel it burning down your throat into your stomach? Oh, I regret that. Oh, I've been scammed. I see. This takes me to the fan room. This takes me to the Half-Life 2 co-op fan room. Why would I want to be here? What's the point of this room? There's nothing here. Okay. I guess. Any news on you and your brother's tea dispenser? I can boil tea. I can boil water from a distance. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna automate past that. What tea are you drinking? Currently, I'm drinking honey tea with Earl Grey, specifically from the East London Company. To visit your fan. No, I do have literally... I have a system where I can, like, remotely pour tea and then boil it in a kettle because I'm that lazy when making tea. And I make it up this tube. Also, we are running out of time. Let me grab this rock for the next parkour section. That's real. How about this over here? You're not real. Lovely. We love when things aren't corporeal. To the right. But no. I've recently been birthing a new tooth. I've recently been teething a new tooth. And I've needed something to ease the pain of my wisdom tooth this wisdom tooth emergent, because I apparently have quite sharp teeth, and this one is just like razor fucking sharp and just scraping out my insides. It's quite painful. To the right. Wait, why is there a bottom screen there? What? We'll survive. Oh, that sounds quite painful. I mean, I suppose it was probably painful during childhood as well. I've simply forgotten all memories of it. I have abnormally sharp teeth for some reason, like... I look like a fucking vampire. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Like, I constantly cut myself with my own teeth, and my dentist is like, why? This is not... It's like, you have the most fucking pointy teeth I've ever seen in my life. It feels unnatural. Just rodent things. Do rats have sharp teeth? Rodents... They probably have, like, rodents have flatter teeth, right? I know capybaras have flatter teeth, but that's mostly because they chew through fruits, but they're a rodent. I don't, actually, here, one sec, we're doing some investigation right now. Let me open up Firefox. Rat teeth. Okay, no, I guess they are. Yeah, I don't know whether to classify this. I think this is pretty sharp. Like, I wouldn't want to get stabbed by this. Let me open this in a new tab. Like, this does not look like a comfortable thing to be, like, stabbed by. But they are flat. Like, you could see that they have little flat things, right? Here, one second. Capybara teeth? Capybara teeth. This is important, right? Yeah, and capybara teeth, they're just like little fucking goofy dudes. They're just little goofy nerds, man. Look at it. This man's passed his ACT with a score of 32. Oh my god. Okay, let me actually open up chat so I can see it again. Do you ever crave blood or avoid onions? Okay, I don't crave blood necessarily, but I'm actually a little bit averse to onions. I fucking hate the texture of onions in cooking. Okay, if you, like, fried onions for the most part, like, a lot of times they taste like little fucking worms, okay? And they have a great flavor. Like, I don't mind using onion powder, but the second you give me, like, sauteed onions on top of, like, a meal, unless they're, like, crispy, like, I'm not gonna eat them. Like, I'll put them on to the side like a petulant child, because they taste like fucking they feel like worms in my mouth. I fucking hate them. They're gross. That settles it. You're a vampire. Sharp teeth hate on. Oh, you're talking about garlic. No, garlic's different. Garlic, you're thinking of garlic. I don't know. Would a vampire hate onions too? I mean, maybe. I love garlic. Garlic's great. Yeah! Wonderful. Oh my god. Okay, there you go. And to the left. I got garlic and onions mixed up. Sorry. No, how dare you? How dare you mix up your mythological creature mythos? Okay, 1 second. How did I make this jump the first time? I got real close to the edge, like way closer than I'm comfortable with, and then I went. Bada bing! Ah, no! I need a rock. Okay, I need a spare rock when doing that jump. Okay, so I need a rock and a spear for both of the jumps. This is understandable. Look, I'm making it consistently now. That's all that matters. I've eaten so much garlic that I can barely taste in cooking. Now, that is also on the opposite side of the spectrum pretty bad. My friend, like, he gave me a wonderful steak, right? Like, he invited me over, he cooked this wonderful steak with a great cut of meat, right? And how could I say no? I'm not gonna say no to that. It was the most fucking garlicky thing I've ever consumed in my life. And he always had garlic breath, so I knew he was a garlic enjoyer to like the nth degree. But this man made me consume more garlic than steak that day. I think it was like garlic butter, garlic seasoning, garlic saute. It's like it was the most garlicky tasting thing I've ever consumed in my life. Yes. Okay, there we go. Hey, see, we're getting faster and more consistent. Onion/garlic mythological beast fanfiction win. I now realize completely out of context this makes no sense. I mean, there's probably some weird fucked up Greek myth about like a living piece of onion or like green onion or someplace, right? I don't know. There's always some weird fucked up myth somewhere. Okay. 1, 2. Ba-ba-ba! We're alive. Okay, these should just be straight hops. Okay. No, that's not comfortable for my brain. Oh my god. Okay. To the path to the right, I assume I want to go to the more gooey area. Finally, a stream that's late enough that I can see it from Europe. That, to be fair, I mean, no Australians stream this game, right? Cozy Gift is a streamer of Rain World. There's also, Skywind is American, I believe. Yeah, never mind. I speak in falsehoods. Can I jump from here? Is this a regular jump or a long jump? If it's a regular jump and I fail, I die. If it's a long jump and I regular jump, I die. If it's a long jump, it's a regular jump, I die. I think it's a regular jump with a rock, but I don't want to waste the rock because I think I need a rock. That's a long jump. We're gonna long jump from the very right. Yeah! Okay. Regular jump. Noted. Noted. It's when you do things the first time, you're so much better at them. Okay, I might have to let go of this blue pearl. In fact, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave this blue pearl here because I might need an extra rock. Also, I don't think we're ever gonna be using this, blue pearl. Garaggle is Australian. I mean, I am essentially collecting. I think everyone I've streamed with so far is Australian, which is not a lot of people, but I guess, in fact, it's a survey size of 1, so I guess I'm an Australian exclusive streamer. What? Are you Australian? I think you're Australian, right? It is. You do use EST, which is a bit odd, so I assume maybe. Have I been fed a myth? Okay, you do have. I am. He is about to reveal that he's been from New Zealand this entire time. He was just fucking yanking our chain, you know? Just lying to us for content. You stream in prime Australian time. I do, actually. I really do. Look, I don't know. I'm a late night streamer. I'm a late night streamer. It's fine. I'm probably one of the least US viewer centric US streamers possible. Hello. My old enemy. Perfect. That is literally just a crawl to the right. Why did I fail that so many times? Okay, there we go. Are you an early bird or night owl? Well, it's 12 p.m. or 12:52, so I'm gonna be honest. I think that's fairly. I'm pretty, late night pilled. Fairly nocturnal. I might have to change my schedule eventually to be slightly earlier one day, but for now I'm enjoying late night streams. They're flexible. They're fun. I don't have to worry about actually, I guess I do have to worry about pissing off my neighbors most of the time, but I put up sound insulation. My screams don't haunt them in their sleep. Oh wait, I was about to jump right. Okay. Now, don't go too far to the right. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm alive. I actually could have grabbed my spear. Probably not my rock. Hey, Austriac. I don't love morning streams, but it works best for Americans. Yeah. I imagine it's more difficult as an Australian to kind of slot it into work, especially with an American audience. Okay. This should just be a regular jump. This makes me so nervous. If there is land below me, I could do this in like 5 seconds. Just go. It's okay. It's okay. Just trust the map design. Trust the map design. It's fine. Trust the map design. Everything's gonna be. Let's check out this down section. Maybe there's like a safe area here. No, I refuse. This is a trap. Actually, we did fall. Maybe my brain. No, my Slugcat's brain did not register, enough things while falling at Mach 10. Do we truly trust the map design? See, now that's a great question. Maybe. Okay, I think this is just a regular jump to the right. I mean, I could long jump from here. I don't know, man. Okay. It's a 50-50. If I'm wrong, I die anyway. Ah! What did I bounce off of? Okay, I need to throw the rock there. Why did I get it right the first time? It's because I was operating up. I need to just blindfold. Actually, if I blindfold, there's literally no sound indications in this game. How long would a blind... If you gave AI the ability to play Rain Roll, how long do you think it would take to beat? My wager is on roughly 10 decades. If you gave Twitch chat plays Rain World a try, how long would that last? You literally did a normal jump. Of course you're gonna fall. You're gonna go eep. Have a wonderful night, close. Oh. No! Look, to be fair, we did do a long jump before that jump, and we did, perished horribly by overshooting a dramatic amount, so, we did eliminate one possibility. I bet an iterator came up with Twitch plays. That's a good question, right? Could, how long did it... But, I mean, they can't really do Twitch plays because they'd have, there's no one left to play aside from the other iterators, and they barely have enough contact with them. But, when Five Pebbles had a city, did he have, a Twitch play set up for his, little citizens that was dwelling on him? The scavengers play Twitch plays? I can't wait to find the Scavs actually stream. The fucking King Scav. He's been a top 0.1% Twitch streamer this entire time. Get rid of you. I don't need you. Consume this. That should stay roughly in the general vicinity. Plus, I already know what that one says, to be honest, or I don't know it at the moment, but I've seen it before, and that's kind of all that matters. Let me go grab an additional rock. Let's go this way. They gotta do something with all that free time. I mean, if you have all of eternity in the quite literal sense, right? Or the semi-literal, weird, cycle, strand reality it's getting confusing with the new lore sense. You know, you've probably done everything and everything. I personally love catching you right as I'm in bed, though I'll never likely say the end because it's and it's nice and cozy vibes. Well, you know, I'm glad I can help lull you to sleep in a sense, coming from PTD. Ah, yes, I totally know the abbreviations. Why am I so bad at that? Just hold right. Just hold right. Just hold right. That's literally you just hold right. Why? It works half the time. Okay, enter the pipe. Stand still. Hold right. We can do this. I am getting worse. Pacific Northward. Yeah, well, I just know where it is roughly. I just don't know its abbreviations. Like MT is Mountain Time, and then there's Mean Greenwich Time, right? Or like G. What's the other one? MGT. Like that's the central one. That's like the original one. That's where they invented time zones. So they're like, yes, this is the correct time. So it's +0. This is Mean Greenwich. You know, and then there's really showing off my Americanism here. I mean, there's EST, you know, EST exists. EST, GMT, Global Mountain Time. That's real. Where we invented time zones and more where the British decide +0 should be. Yeah. Okay, hold right. Don't jump. There you go. Retro, look out the gap. I know about the gap. I just suck at dodging it. Okay. Ah, that always makes me sweat my balls off. Okay. How about... How about... No, I have to know what's on the other side of this. They can't just have this insane parkour challenge, and by insane, I mean completely reasonable parkour challenge, and not have anything at the end of it. If I get to the end of it, okay, here's what's gonna be. It's gonna be like a single karma flower, or it's gonna be the laughing goblin guy. He's gonna go, whoa, 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 oh, you smeller of feet. Oh, you smeller of feet. Oh, naughty boy, you strand of time. And then he's gonna teleport me away without answering a single fucking thing. And I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Okay, where the fuck am I? I need a rock. There's a rock right here. There we go. No, this is bonkers. No, this is completely reasonable. This is the Rain World experience, okay? You're simply watching, you know, like a real slughead, you know, learn and develop. And you know how many times a real fucking animal would die to the same jump? Like an insane time. Go this way. Consume you. And we're good to go. That's a shockingly accurate Blank impression. I mean, he's a little cackly little boy. If he doesn't sound like a medieval court jester, I am going to riot. Okay. Hold right. Perfect. Jump. Jump, throw. Okay. Jump and top, hold left. Yes, I do. I feel like I'm actively breathing at the moment. You know how like you don't have to like think about moving your arms when you walk? I feel like I'm moving my arms when I'm walking right now. Okay, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. Just get real fucking close. I am holding on to nothing there. Yeet yeet. We're alive. I kind of cut that close. That's okay. Bada bing. Bada boom. Wonderful. Jump into the pipe. Okay, I need to risk my life there. Shit out my rock. Wonderful. And regular jump with a rock throw. There we go. See, we're learning. We're learning. Regular jump. Regular jump with a ledge grab. Okay, got it. Let's go slightly more to the right. That's such a narrow platform, you bastards. If I fail this, I'm alive. Oh, please tell me that's it. No, you're giving me another spear. I swear to God, if you tell me there's another platform beyond this. You fuckers. I'm taking away rat privileges just for that. What the fuck, man? What is this? That's doable, right? I'm spear jumping this. I'm not gonna coyote jump, okay? This is... Just do it. I accidentally coyote jumped. Holy shit, that should not have happened. This is real. I probably should have checked the map for confirming that first. Okay. We exit the pipe and we hold down. No! Well, every mineral flake of this night-filled sky. We roll the boulder up the hill once more. No matter how many times it takes. Every atomic flake.
Colonel Bastard is now indoctrinated.
Oh, thank you very much. I sit here and enjoy her Kamel. Okay. Bada bing. Yada yeet. I don't need you. Well, just a cheeky little backflip here. Yoink this rock. I need to find a secondary. There's a secondary rock, and this one's shaped like a wisdom tooth. Surely that's a great sign, right? You know, it's clearly... This is clearly the run which most represents my real life. And my real life, as you know, very, very organized. I'm never gonna fuck up here whatsoever, clearly. Pop up. See, we're gonna go quick. We're gonna go quick because I think the less I think, the better I do for some reason. So let's just focus up. We're just gonna go quick and don't think. Go quick, don't think. Go quick, don't think. All right. The possibilities of failure will reflect in your mind and slowly become reality through negative actuation. That's not actually a real term or phrase or word or a saying, but at the same time, I simply need something to distract my thoughts and fill the void. Okay, as long as I simply stop thinking about the abominable gap beneath me, you know, you ever visit the Grand Canyon? I haven't. I heard it's pretty cool. Why did I back out the jump? I'm not thinking about the jump. Grand Canyon, pretty cool. Yeah, Grand Canyon, pretty cool. I heard it's like beautiful and a lot like bigger than you can really imagine. So I do plan on going there one time, but unfortunately, it involves quite a long drive. You know. Europeans, they don't really get what American road trip is like. You don't really get the fucking experience of sitting down in a car for 16 hours just to visit like a giant hot dog in the middle of Alabama. You know, there's like it's clearly on my sightseeing list. Bada bing and bada boom. What other shitty attractions are there in the US? I know I love like small town attractions in the US, which are simply just like random objects but like big. That seems to be quite a consistent theme for these roadside attractions. There's one which is like a massive rubber ducky, which I can really appreciate. You know, I feel like that'll go well with the computer science crowd nowadays with, you know, fucking rubber ducky programming and whatever. I didn't get a spear this time. That's okay. Rubber ducky programming is where you talk to like a rubber duck when you're having trouble debugging. It's quite helpful. I actually highly recommend it. In fact, I recommend it for all your lives. What the fuck is that final jump? It's on the side of a cliff. Does it even have rubber ducky programming? It's like talk to a rubber duck. How the fuck do I get in this? Wait, what? What is this? What is this? Is there a secret to the ride? Okay, one sec. Screen transition. Show me a screen transition. There's no screen transition to the right, is there? They want me to go in that tube somehow. Please. Just let me sleep. Okay. Alright, okay. When we... Oh, this leads to the top. Please, 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 sleep, 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 sleep. I'm not going for that one blue fruit just to have one more fruit. Okay, that's a fucking scam. I'm gonna fall and die if I go for it. Please, somewhere to sleep. Why do you have so many circular structures on you, Five Pebbles? Okay, I need a spear. Oh, wait. These are all... One of these is gonna be like a one of these is gonna be a fake pole. All right, they're gonna let me go all this way just to shove me into a fake pole, aren't they? No, there's a crackle in time. In fact, okay, well, it's pulsating. Please tell me there's a safe area near here. Oh yeah, see, we're okay. What a long and continuous path. I mean, I can't say that the parkour challenge isn't unwelcome because I feel like it really pushed my skills, but I think I already... There's no safe here. They just want you to go through the portal? Oh. Okay, yeah, sure. Take me, mysterious wormhole, black hole, cut in space. You know, just generally quite a lot of fear. How do I get inside of you? Let me turn on invisible. Come on. I'm in the edge. Just suck me up. Ah, oh my god. Okay. Where do you take me? You better take me. Oh. This is, I think... Okay, so previously... I think we were on top of Five Pebbles during in the outer wall of the city, shortly after, or not really shortly after, but like when everything was intact, but it looks like this is now the same location, except it's starting to crumble, so maybe this is... Wow, what a cruel and unusual pit. I think I'm good without going that way. I just want to have like one location where I sleep, you know, just a little sleep, you know, just a wee little nap. This room looks like someplace you can sleep in. It's like almost a perfect cube, which feels unnerving for some reason. Okay. Down. Don't be a death pit below me. It doesn't look like a black gradient. Oh no, we're going into... Hello? This is new. Hey. Cackling Goblin Boy, are you here? Oh, whoa. How's it going? Oh, you're just shoving me in a second portal right away. I see. I don't think I want to go in the second portal. I want to save. I mean, okay, fine, sure. You clearly want me to go through here. I swear, if I die through this oh, I don't even have the day necessary for it. Ah, that's problematic. Yeah, I think I need a little bit of higher karma, so there has to be a sleep area near here. I'm assuming it's on the deadly ledge to the left. Okay, understood, game. Alright. Sure, got it. Why is it showing the time slow here? Is he just behind this wall somewhere? You know what, actually... If there's a time slow here, he might simply be outside the building, right? And he might simply be on the outside, because we are on the inside of the tower, and that time slow might just be directly below us. That would actually be quite helpful. Okay, right, left, right, left, right, left. I'm quite out of practice on these simplistic jumps. Grab this. Cackling Goblin Boy? I mean, it's an accurate descriptor of him, alright? Like, he has a round head, he goes, wow, 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 and he talks about defecation, alright? What do you call that if not a goblin? Okay. Don't throw me into the pit where I instantly die and I cry for the rest of the time! Okay. I have to be careful of the wind here, I imagine. Ah. I see. I love... Oh, look at that. What a gorgeous effect. They're making the downward spiral wind swirl around the tower. That's absolutely gorgeous. Oh my god, that's so cool. Okay, they've really upped their game of particle effects. They're really just taking the engine to the limits. I wonder how long this DLC took. Yeah. Let's grab the pole. Slither here. Yeah, yes, yes. You fuckers, you absolutely dreadful creatures. Why? Are these platforms even real? No. I would like to point out the middle platform is like the middle top platform is actually a jape, and it's expected for you to fall through it. Oh. Okay, well, how do I have to get down to the lower platform, so I guess I just jump here. Alright. Lean left. I need you to lean left. No, that's not left. That's right. Are you... Oh, no. Oh, no, he's dyslexic. Lean left. Yes, it was worth it. Lean left. Okay. Hold A. Hold A. Hold A. Grab the pole. Okay, Okay, for a second, I thought the platform below that little insert was not real because it looks slightly shadowy. I was gonna cry. Okay. Sleep. Someplace to sleep. Oh, they're so cruel. Take me. Why? Okay, that's not real. Go down. Let's cling to the edge. Clinging to the edge is probably safer. What is real and what is not? I'm back. Why is it snow? I don't think it's snow. I think it's... Maybe it could actually be snow. It is quite cold up here. I think that's just clouds, actually. Yeah, that's just like cloud vapor. Alright, we'll leave that be. We are insanely high up, and we are poking through the clouds at the moment. High, go down. What was that sound? What is that noise? Okay. Oh my god, I'm alive. Why is there Jaws music playing? Hello? Wait. No, you can't, you couldn't have. You couldn't have. No, you can't. You bastards. You can't. You couldn't have done this to me. No, why? Why? What fate have I done to deserve this? What fate have I done to deserve this? Okay. What is happening? It's okay, don't worry about it. Okay. Where's an EP area? Man, that's cruel. That's cruel even by Rain World dev standards. Do you need help, Retro? No. Aside from emotional, holy shit. Okay. Well, let me find a hole, I suppose. Well, hey, we get to see some more of the Gothic architecture. Isn't it lovely? We love seeing architectural standards. Really reminds me of some Elden Ring. Oh, that's a pit of mud. Oh, hi. How's it going? I guess getting killed by you is actually not that bad of a fate anymore, considering we're back here in the first place. Okay, well, I can make myself muddy. I don't necessarily... I know I could do this to avoid the flies. I don't know why I would want that to happen here. May I offer you a Rotund Rat in these trying times? Rotund Rat gives me an aneurysm. Rotund Rat... He's like causing like 90% of my financial burden. You have any idea how much he eats? You know what the idea is food cost is per month? Oh my god, how are we back here? Genuinely. How are we back here? Okay, I think the bottom is a death screen. I think I've fallen through this before. I see. Is that a black gradient? I can't tell. I think that's a black gradient. I don't trust the screen. I think this is an ED screen. Okay, we don't go that way. Arena things? That seems a bit unusual because we haven't found any sandbox items. Yes, actually, how does that work? Have they added any of the Watcher stuff to sandbox? I haven't really played around in sandbox whatsoever, but I imagine people want those. Could go past the lizard. How is there genuinely not a place to sleep in this entire area, in this entire tower? I see. Oh, you know what? I bet you these two rooms are connected, but they're simply through too big of a gap, possibly. That makes sense to me. Is there really not a single area? It is about to rain? Snow? I don't necessarily know what happened in cloud coverage. I assume maybe I freeze to death? Now, is that a angry little lizard, or is that a... I could turning invisible doesn't really help you against these guys. Hey, come here. Hey, you hear about that new tenderloin slug cat for sale? Are these... I think these are just the vines? Yeah, these are just vines. Okay, they're not actual lizard tentacles. No, I do see that little bit below. Who's hydrating the rat? It's Prince. It's Prince. Okay, area below me leads to nothing. Area to the right of me leads to nothing. Wow, they really hate the concept of sleep in Outer Rim or outer fucking wherever you are. Sleep is non-existent. Oh my god. Okay, sleep is a non-existent concept here. Apparently, the fucking ancient just hate sleep. Outer Wilds, yeah, Outer Wilds. Outer Worlds, and now Outer Worlds 2, apparently, the sequel to the hit game Outer Worlds, which many people played. Genuinely, and I don't say this to shit on Outer Worlds, but like, I've played Outer Worlds. I haven't seen a single person discussing that game aside from when they accidentally mistake it for Outer Wilds and purchase that instead. It's kind of a bit sad being delegated to the wrong name game, but at the same time, it seems so... I mean, it's kind of... I don't fucking know, man. It was a fine game, but like, really could have done a lot more, but I guess they did have a AA budget instead. Stop shoving me into mud pits. I don't want to turn brown. This could also be feces now I'm thinking about it, but I don't want to... I'm not going to entertain that possibility after what I just went through. So, sleep here. Potentially go back to maybe up the tower somehow try to see if maybe day 2 is enough. Or actually, no, it's probably a bit smarter. Let's get to day 3 and then we'll go through the weird temporal paradox area. Alright, and then we can see maybe if all my efforts and woe was worth for something and I simply wasn't suffering in vain. It was fine, bigger budget and overshadowed by Outer Wilds at the time, then retroactively shadowed by the better. Yeah, it's kind of a problem. It was just kind of fine. Like, it was fun, it was quirky, but like, it was just fine. The problem thing, it had cool... I think the only thing I really remember from it culturally was the one guy, who's that guy? He did like the rap video about it, or like the song video about it, and then that kind of blew up on TikTok, you know? And that's roughly it. That's really only the thing I know about it. Okay, we're alive. Cool, I have a lot of undiscovered areas. Well, let's see, where am I connecting to? Sunlit Port, don't necessarily want to go there. I just want to go into the goo zone. I'm guessing this goo zone's connected to this goo zone, which is connected to this goo zone. I mean, I guess that makes sense from a map standpoint point of view. I just want to find out what's on the other side. Unfortunate. Okay. Outer Worlds had potential but felt kind of generic. Yeah, I feel like if they had a bigger budget, they probably could have done more of it, because they had a cool theme, they had a cool story, but they weren't really able to build on it as much as they could have, and I think that's mostly just like a budget power problem. Thank you for hydration. But yeah, no, I really did like the world and story. Like, it had a lot of cool, like, corporate story elements, and, you know, would love seeing some more of that type of stuff, you know, retro-futurism, hyper-corporate. I guess that's kind of like Fallout in general, but, you know, it was kind of like Fallout. It was made by, was it made by Obsidian Studios? I don't recall who made it, but, like, it was cool. Wish it was more, though. It felt like a Bethesda game, derogatory. Yeah. I don't really remember any of the quests. I just kind of remember all the, like, the scenes and stuff. So I guess that's not really indicative of a great time of it. Okay, so we started the stream there, and now we're back here. So roughly the last 1 hour, 11 minutes of my life have effectively been, I guess wiped from existence is the way I would put it. But you know what? On the bright side, we have learned... we have learned... I'm really struggling to find a way to justify what I've just gone through. We've learned the meaning of hard work and perseverance. Yeah, that's a good old go-to. You know, we've learned to never give up and accept our fate, no matter how awful our fate is. I feel like if I go to the left, I'm gonna die. How do I get up here? Let me do a little bit of a long jump. Oh yeah, wonderful. And we go to the right. We've converted to Pebbleism. I mean, to be fair, Pebbles, he did kind of effectively... I mean, he didn't really give up, but like... he did fuck up. Okay, that's not real. I really want to find out what those green falling stars are. I've always been curious about that. I've always imagined it's been like radioactive fallout from all the iterators and such, but they could just be satellites in the distance. We've never really gotten good... No, because we see green flames around the 5-pebble structure. I'm just imagining that's like... not really radioactive offshoot. What's like void fluid offshoot? Maybe that's just like normal. Okay. Is it worth going this way for food? Because I feel like... do I go... Why? Okay, genuinely. Okay, look at this shit. Look at this shit. They take you here, and then they teleport you here. It's not even in the same place. Why? What was the point of that? What was the point of it? Okay, you know what? Let's go and sleep. We're gonna try to make with day 3. Unfortunately, we found no karma flower, but it's fine. It's fine. The 5 rat amendments. I mean, I don't know. I feel like a rat's priorities would be much more similar and akin to Gourmand's, you know? Honestly, it would be an interesting narrative twist if Gourmand was somehow able to ascend through a separate path just kind of by accepting his fate and living a happy life instead of like the fucking ancients who tried to resist it. Because ironically, there were a couple of colored pearls to indicate, yeah, the more you try to like force yourself out of the flow, the more you can get locked into it. So it would have been cool just to see Gourmand, like, at the end of his life cycle, just kind of end up in, like, the slug tree. If you're the rat cult, what's your belief? Greed! Believe in greed. I guess, I don't know. Gluttony? I mean, I guess that works too. Cheese? Yeah, you can start a cheese cult. I quite enjoy cheese. I'll worship some soft mild Gouda. Violence? Yeah, that also. I don't know. Rats really represent a lot of, you know, facets of life. You know, just in general, they're really great metrics for just kind of, you know, placing yourself up against the ecosystem. Okay, let me see if I can find a... Maybe I should go, you know, I'm gonna go back to the little slime mold area. Still want to call them bug eggs, because they still remind me of bug eggs. Oh yeah, and we can see more of the green radioactive particles in the clouds here. That's probably good for our lungs, right? That's surely not indicative of long-term health effects and or, you know, negative things in general. Surely this is gonna turn out fine for us. This is just the artificer cult. That's fair. More eggs? No more eggs for me. Oh, I see the tariffs has affected us here too. The 7 ratty sins. Yeah, nibbling. You're not allowed to nibble. Falling for the temptation of a cheese trap, the abominable wired mechanism it's 4 wires. How the fuck do we keep dying to them? Poison. Actually, these are external things. I don't think they count as the sins necessarily. But you know what? I guess friendship is an external sin in this world. So, yeah, fuck it. Why not? Rat poison. If you eat rat poison, you failed the sniff test. You should have been more like Remy from Ratatouille. Should have a powerful fucking nose. Rambunctiousness. Not you have to be rambunctious. It's kind of the opposite of what you think. You have to be a little bit violent, all right? You have to be a little bit unruly. You can't be tamed by the force of the nature in this world. It's not allowed. Escargot. I don't know what it'd be, but it's a funny word, so I'm including it. 6 or 5 is a group. 5, 6, and 7 are all grouped together, and they're it's thinking too much. You know, sometimes as a rat, you have to simplify your trains of thought, and by thinking too much, you ruin your brain, okay? You ruin the simplicity of life, and you ruin everything you stand for. So therefore, don't think too much, okay? Don't question why there's no 5, 6, or 7. Just don't think too much, and everything will turn out fine. How do I get down this hole? There we go. And now we go this way. Escargot is the one book that so heavily damages scholars debate it to this day. I thought it was like the snail dish. Yeah, no, I'm totally aware of the literary work you're talking about. I'm cultured. I've read words. I've eaten more words than I've read, but I've read words, you know. rat poison's curse. It's just glass fibered puncture holes. Yeah, it's blood thinners. It's blood thinners and like fucking glass fiber. It is fucked up. It's also why it's so commonly used to poison humans, because it's just effective, but like it is not a painful death. It's not an easy death. Like imagine like you eat something and if it's like fucking sandpaper, alright, and for some reason it's just like micro perforations, and then you start like choking on your own blood. That's like, surely you can afford some ricin or some shit, you know? Alright, I'm putting the glowy box of entertainment down. Good night and have a nice stream. Have a wonderful night to you too, Onion. Okay. Do not fuck this up. We are fine. Ow. That always hurts. That hurts me physically in the real world too. I don't know why. It's sympathetic pain, you know? Before divorce was legalized, people bought a lot more rat poison. Yeah, I do wonder, like, what was the average rate of poisoning your spouse before and after, you know, divorce became legalized? Because I'm assuming, you know, poisoning, or like death by poisonings went down dramatically. You know, it's also gone down dramatically. Assassinations. We have a lot. I guess, no, we do have some assassinations nowadays. They just tend to be more overlooked. Also I need these. I guess it is. Actually, is it harder or easier to assassinate someone? I feel like for the most part, it's probably easier to assassinate someone. It's just harder to get away with it. So I'm guessing there's a lot less would-be assassins now. Or how would I get away with assassination if I really needed to? I mean, if it's just like a person completely unrelated to me in a different state, I guess I would just like find a time they're isolated, leave my phone, just kind of shoot them, pick them up in like the back of my trailer, you know, cut off their hands, cut off their feet, smash their teeth in so they don't leave dental records, and then like bury the main body vertically. You want to bury his bodies vertically for the main part because it's a lot harder for, you know, rescue teams, or not rescue teams, but search teams to find bodies if they're buried vertically. And if you bury them 3 feet deeper, most like dogs can't sniff them out. Then I guess you can like grind up like the feet and hands into like a slurry in like a high-powered blender, and then like feed it to a pig or something. And then the teeth are a bit more difficult to get rid of, but I guess you can kind of just bake them in an oven and smash them over rock later and just kind of scatter it in the wind. Why do you know all this? It's, I don't know, isn't that pretty common knowledge? I feel like it's pretty common knowledge at this point. Okay, now go. Can I go through this? Why vertically? Because most grave people, or most people searching for a body, are going to be looking for like horizontally dug graves, so they're going to be looking for a rectangular protrusion, and if it's a lot less obvious if it's a square, it covers less ground. Also, if it's feet first and then like you cut off the feet, there's a lot less surface area for it to like become disturbed too. Go this way. It's more work, I assume. I've never buried a body vertically. Can I? They're really testing my parkour knowledge here. Ow. This hurts. I see why I fell. I would read, but I'm incapable of reading while doing this. It's so difficult. This is not. Or melt someone in a barrel, just seal it up and drop it somewhere in the ocean. That is actually a lot less effective. Like, you need a lot of hydrochloric acid for that, and that's not easy to get. You're gonna leave like a ton of evidence, because like you have to purchase that, and then like you have to like bring it to an ocean. There's a lot more cameras around ocean like front areas. I don't know, it's like too much work to get away with it that way. I've loved how you specified you never buried a body vertically. I mean, it is true I have buried a body, but you know, that's not in a murdery way, more of like, you know, oh, please go to sleep and, you know, I hope you rest in peace way. You know, I've never murdered anyone to specify, you know, just in case Twitch is very angry at me. I swear to God, I could. Why is it so hard? What do you mean, please? I had to hold somebody's funeral, remember? You know, at funerals, you do bury the body there. Okay. I can do this. Please. Oh my god, okay. Don't fuck this up. What is real and what's not real here? There are little tiny handholds I can grab on the left side of this structure, so actually... Okay, that's done. That's done. Jump off this, grab this. What the fuck is this one? Spear here, that's why they give me a spear, got it. Hold up, there we go. Please take me into the thing. If this is not enough, oh, they're giving me a lot more spears now, I see. Don't you dare shove me into the infinite void below. I don't like how you're billowing. No, okay, that wasn't a death screen, that's all I asked for. Thank you very much, game. I apologize for calling you cruel and unforgiving, though you are. You know, now just go here. Yeah, it's okay. We can do this, And to the right. Are we good? Is this the area? Is this the box? This is not the box. Okay, this is the area before the box. We can... Oh, God, how are you supposed to... Because it's a lot easier on the left side to get up, but how do you get to the right? How would I climb around the... Oh, no. Oh, game, that's cruel and unusual. How would I climb around the right side there? I don't think I have a way of doing that, do I? This is a dead end. No, if I have a spear. If I throw a spear directly below the... You know, fuck it, let's just try it. If we've come all this way, it's a waste not to. Just long jump. Don't do that. Let's correct myself. Not that way, buddy. Turn right. There you go. Oh, don't fall off. Okay, aim spear to the right. Fuck, that's not long enough. Oh, my spears are too short. Spear seller, no. Okay, I see. Well, I appear to lie in a cruel and unusual fate. I see the theme in this area is to take you here, and then when you have hope that you can come back, they lock it behind it. I see. Well, I mean, I am running out of time, and I don't think I have enough time to get back into the sleeping area regardless. So I do have one last idea, because we did have one additional spear. So as long as I'm fast, accurate, and I believe myself hard enough, I believe in the heart of the cards, I might be able to salvage this, perchance? You know, perchance? May chance? Is this real up here? No, it is not, of course. Up, we all know the direction of up isn't real. The direction of up isn't real. Why is that middle platform fake? You know what, let me see something. Perchance there might be a secret passage or a secret path on the top side. Nay, there is. Oh, if I save not two of my, I would need like 3 to do an upward spear jump. Okay, well, let's go quickly, because I'm running out of time. Don't somersault into the void below. You'll be going out with style, but that's a bit too much pizzazz for me, you know? Yump, grab, don't fuck this up. Okay, we might be able to do this, Grab it if it's the last thing you do. You're able to throw it in there, therefore you should be able to grab it. Please. Watcher. Don't blame the watcher. Watcher. Please watch her. Nay. Watch her. Oh, you cruel and contemptuous gods. I will punish you for your fucking sins. How dare you? Let me free. Let me free. Let me free. I was too effective. If I was slightly shittier at throwing... No. If I was slightly shittier at throwing spears, I would actually make it. This area is cruel. I can do this. Okay, well, let's get up one more day just in case again. Okay. I don't know where to get food anymore. Let's go into the bug zone and see if there's any slime eggs. But I think if I do it properly, and if I have the same amount of spears as there, I should be able to make it up. If I throw it at the, not the apex of my jump, I could maybe throw the spear at the very bottom edge there, grabbing, maybe securing it there. It's a long shot. Anything else morbid you want to talk about? What did I talk about that was morbid? Oh yeah, about how I'd get away with murder if I needed to. I don't know, I don't really have a lot of morbid thoughts, you know, that I feel like that's pretty standard affair. Let's actually fuck it. Fine game. I'll listen to your cruel temptations. I'll go your intended path. I'll do your circuit of pain once again. I know what kind of suffering you want from me. Actually, and it is tempting, but at the same time, I don't think I can teleport from here because I'm assuming a presence is already binding this place, but I could try it, but if I unbind myself from the space and I find out I teleport somewhere away, and it could have been a real cool thing I could have found, I will cry. To the right. I mean, we've made these jumps once beforehand, so therefore they're gonna be easy. How about the worst tax evasion? Well, if you're American, it is 5 days up until taxes are due, so I would recommend filing for a tax extension if you haven't finished them. But if you really want to evade some taxes, just open up an LLC and get real creative with what you mark as a business expense. You know, just make sure you mark everything. Keep records. There's a lot of the IRS late. This is not actual advice, tax people or Twitch. This is joke advice. Okay, I know I've said a lot of things to get me banned. Okay, but at the same time, you know, this is light joking matters. The IRS has received quite a few layoffs, roughly 80,000, if you know, as of lately, due to certain recent policies and change administration. So you know, if you wanted to commit tax evasion, now's the time. Play Turnip Boy. I am familiar with the Turnip Boy series, particularly I think I've seen my friend playing Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion and Turnip Boy Robs a Bank, though I'm not exactly certain. I guess we're back here. I'm not I think I've seen a fair amount of it, so I feel like it ruins a bit of the surprise for me. Consume the food. So this stream, we've confirmed the details of our cult, can discuss how to get away with murder. That wasn't discussion, that was me musing on how to. Okay, I didn't advise any of you. Just to make this clear for Twitch, okay? Discuss past instances of mass child murder. I have not killed I did kill. I mean, that was okay. I simply failed to take care of my children as Hunter. Okay, that's an independent matter. All right, that's completely separate. Okay, how dare you? Okay, now we go to sleep here. What is in the top left of this place? Nothing. Okay, so do I do this path again? I mean, I know how to do it now, but like, at the same time, that still makes it like really fucking dang. I think it would be faster just to go back, right? It'd be safer and faster to go back all the way around rather than going through, you know. Oh, though the wind is blowing against us, so they might not allow us to, actually. Oh, shit. Oh, actually, yeah, that might be the reason why the wind is so... They really want you to make the circuit. I see. Okay, well... that makes things a bit more difficult. Okay, I guess we have to make the... Man, can you make this easy for me? How? Okay, so basically... just don't mess up. And if I mess up once, there's no other teleport out of here, actually. I'm stuck in here, aren't I? I'm stuck in here. Oh my god, this is a completely closed circuit. Why do I keep teleporting to corrupted dimensions intentionally? Why did I decide to do... why did I save in here intentionally? What is wrong with me? The only government agency that, as a non-American, I really like is the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission. I mean... yeah, fair enough. I don't really know much about federal agencies, to be honest. I know they exist, and I know, you know, just in general how they're run, but like, I couldn't tell you the finer details of such. Also, thank you for hydration. I'm not super politically inundated. Okay. Hey, wonderful. We have fruits. That does mean, I assume... I mean, we might be able to mess up once more or twice more. Or maybe 3 times more if we consider day 2. I mean, hopefully we don't mess up whatsoever. In fact, we're not gonna mess up because I'm a strong, confident lad. They stop corporations from merging too much to get a monopoly in markets. See, well, I mean, that... it's been quite a while since they've done much, I'll be honest. But yeah, I am quite aware. It's funny because, what's it called? I think the last major thing they broke apart was telecommunications companies. And that was fucking ages ago, so... it's been quite a while, if I'm gonna be real honest, since they broke up a proper monopoly. Hey, we've gained Saint and Monk. Well, you know what that does confirm? That the purple thing, the purple fruit and the corrupted fruit and the corrupted, like, whatevs. It's not like flesh, you know? We're not, like, consuming human flesh fruits. Okay. Turn it on invisible. Unfortunately, we're not cool enough to get day 5's, like, weird time dilation where we can rip and make holes in space and time and literally float a bit, but it's fine, it's fine. Okay. Now we go this way. And... focus. No, just bugs. I guess the blue fruit is a pupa, but nah, technically, maybe the corrupted fruit is more of just the discarded matter. Okay. Hold right. I did the exact same thing as I've done previously, and this time it has failed me. I see. Well. Okay, we have one attempt to do this, I think. Am I stuck in here forever? You know what? You know what? You know what? No, I'll only do that if I die once more. I'll only do that if I die twice more, okay? You know what? I don't have to take nonsense from this game. I can be strong. They stopped Kroger's and Albertsons merge. I was not aware of that. Okay. Excuse me! Excuse me! What was that hyper power? Okay. I really hope day 2 is enough to exit this region. If day 2 isn't enough to exit this region, I really don't know what to do, if I'm gonna be honest. Maybe I should just go backward. No, because if I go backwards, I'm stuck with the same issue. Fuck it. Whatever, I can do this. What if I, wait, no, wait. Okay, you know what? Take me home, country roads. Can I escape? No, I can't. Teleport me out, please? I can't. Can I teleport out of here? Can I? Nay. A presence already binds us. Oh, this fringe is already too unstable. My apologies, my apologies. How dare I get the entomology or your classifications of weird time dimensions wrong. Okay. Okay, we're not instantly dead. Bop bop. We're alive. We need a spear and a rock. Spear is used for first jump. Rock is no, we use the rock inside of us for something else. Okay, we can do this. Just don't die once. Just don't die once. How's work going? I'm working. I'm working. I don't know. I'm a senior designer in corporate design, and like, you think AI would affect me in some field, especially with 4.0? Okay, I don't do any illustrations or make any images in my type of design, so like, I'm just working. That's it. I exist. I exist in the corporate cog, and they don't know I'm real, and I guess I don't know, I work. What a depressing conversation. I don't fucking know. How's work going for ye? I guess. Oh, that's okay. Okay, why is there like a scrungle pit over here? I still haven't gotten the job. That's fair enough. The job market right now, especially in the US, can be rather, well, it's rather difficult, especially for entry-level positions, which are fundamentally non-existent, which is a bit sad, but, you know. Chin up. I believe in you. Shove myself against this wall. Yeet. Perfect. Lean jump. Okay, so I appear to be stuck in this dimension. Unfortunately, I don't believe I have the days anymore to actually exit this place properly. I have two options. I could either repeatedly kill myself right now using this popcorn in order to try to or in order for it to refill, and have it, what's it called, and then try to make the run that way, but that's a pretty low possibility of success. Let me head to the left perhaps, and see if there's an alternative exit to this place. So looks like, don't go to corrupted dimensions, and don't sleep in them on purpose, because they fucking suck. Why did I do this to myself? They want a 20-year-old with 15 years experience. Yeah. Yeah, they really do. Okay. Go here. I mean, they also want to underpay you for the most part, but you know, don't worry about that. Yeah, it sucks. Okay. Also, the wind is not nearly as strong as never mind. As I imagined. In fact, it's actually quite a gentle breeze right now. I don't even feel it affecting me. Maybe I could have gone backwards, and I simply wasted my one shot, my one opportunity. You know, no. That type, I did not waste my one shot. I simply garnered another chance to improve my parkouring skills, you know? Let's treat this as a work review, you know? This is a 15-minute stand-up now. What have you all learned in your roles today? I've learned, throwing a rock and a spear doesn't necessarily make you good at jumping. Oh, wow. That's something. I suppose we could have gone this way this entire time. Do I regret my decision? Perchance. I'm also not picking up the explosive spear because there's no real reason for it to exist. It's actually a bit weird considering this is the one corrupted dimension with literally, like, nobody. This is like just the emptiest area possible. I guess that makes sense because maybe this is actually, I guess it makes sense because if this is 5 hells collapsing, this is after Artificer's point in time. So Artificer slaughtered every fucking scav in here. There's not like a speck of life left. Alright, and now we're just stuck here in the pits, just waiting for 5 pebbles to fall over. Alright, and you know, just really suffering. Yeah, I guess it is quite clean. Artificer did a great job. I thought they were like temporarily leading the Scav tribe after getting revenge, or at least it kind of showed that in the illustration, but I guess fucking Artificer just said, nah. Get consumed, ye. Oh, they're playing me a consolation prize. Funky music, I won't say no. Maybe there's another alternate exit out of here that I'm simply missing. I don't recall... Wait a moment. There might be another way for me to escape. Excuse me? 1 second, how did I miss this entire time on the map? Am I simply blind? Okay, 1 food. Bop. I'm not gonna lie, it does feel like a lizard is playing the keyboard to me right now, because like they're pressing all the keys at once, and I find it like, the image is quite cute in my head, but unfortunately, it is quite distracting. I'm literally imagining Keyboard Cat right now. Okay, down and then Tootle. How have I not gone in the pit? Wait. Have I simply not known about the Pit of Doom? Excuse me? No, I've been down here, right? Oh my god, I went in the mud-filled area because it looked inherently more interesting. Oh, of course I did. Oh, what a buffoon I am. Okay, is there... Maybe there's an area to sleep near here, because that would make life easy if I can find a little bit of food source. And then I can just wander between the 2 safe areas. Are those real poles? I feel like they're fake. Interesting. And you know what? I'm guessing this is part of the desert area, or the desert DLC, or the desert, like, subsystems, because it does make sense, because we do find sand on top of I can't believe it took me this long to figure out, or put the pieces together, that this is all on top of 5 pebbles, the outer rim bit. And food! Incredible. Wow, there's 3 sources of food in this entire location, and we found them, I think, all. We need half a corrupted fruit, or we just need a corrupted fruit, please. Hello? Corrupted fruit? I beseech. I kinda missed the music. Bring back Keyboard Lizard. It was a hit. Why? Okay, look at the tops of these like weird fucking totems. Why are there the guys going woo? Why is there so many like pareidolia little phases you can see everywhere? Okay, and oh, this is so cool. I love to. Oh my god, there's a place I can sleep right here. Oh, that would have made life so much easier. Stop shoving me in the mud. Oh, and that explains the surplus of mud, because Outer Rim was the... Oh my... It's all coming together. Though I do wonder why, when we found the Badlands, it was a lot less radioactive. Maybe that's after all the fallout has cleared, and it's become like a lot more of a hospital zone. Maybe we can... should we find a bit more food, perchance? I'll take the risk. Okay. Also, let me pour myself some tea. Wonderful. Favorite pastry? I mean, it's not really pastry, but I'm in love with creme brulee. My favorite pastry, that is... I don't know. I'm not a big... I've gained progress in Chieftain somehow. I've literally interacted with no scavengers. This area is completely devoid of life. How have I attracted them? How have I... sure, I'll take it. Someone spread rumors about me, like, say, hey, did you hear about the guy who felt like this jumped 60 times in a row? Let's cheer him up by, like, being a little nicer to him. You know, just this one random schmuck. Let's be a little nicer to him in the future, you know, just a wee bit. It has also felt a bit odd. Wow, this place is desolate. It has felt a bit odd because scavengers have been unusually aggressive towards me, and that seems to be the case for most wildlife in general. All the squidcadas, all the little scavs, the drill butts and such. They've been really quite aggressive toward... Oh, and you can even see like the green radioactiveness in the sand. What is this stuff? Also, oh no. Ah, wait. Oh, you can't jump in here. This is so cool. Oh, I love windy deserts. Why are there giant spears in the ground? I can't figure. I feel like these are more ceremonial. Yeah, no. The architecture outside the city seems a lot more reminiscent of the architecture inside of the depths. Also, this is just a straight up brick building. It looks a lot more similar to industrial. Yeah, so I guess as they build closer and closer to the center, they got a lot more advanced over time. That's quite cool, actually. I like that little detail. Like the fact that you can see the progression of society as... Actually, to be fair, I guess if they built the iterator, they're pretty fucking advanced in the first place. Why? How do I do this, actually? Reminds me of Gale from Dark Souls 3 for some reason. Big windy desert. Can I? Excuse me? Hello? Can I make it up here? Just a wee moment. Let me... There you go. Grab the spear. And do it this way. I don't know of many games that portray windy deserts well. I know... I mean, well, to be honest, I've heard there's Journey, but at the same time, I haven't played Journey yet. I do actually plan on playing that, perhaps for the main channel, because it's a rather shorter game. Oh god, this place is so cool. Oh yeah, that one's actually, like, painted and stuff. Is that a death pit? No, let's be safe and just head down here. Yeah, a lot of green. That's making me quite, like, nervous. This could be, like, asbestos, and I could just be... slowly poisoning myself over time, but to be fair, the one time we've turned green was from consuming a live creature, so maybe I shouldn't be too worried. Why is there like a puzzle, like a witness puzzle panel in the background? Journey's very worth it and an amazing game, or very short. I do actually have it. Like, I purchased the game when it was on sale for like $4, and I just haven't had the time to kind of get around to it. Especially if playing on one sitting. I mean, that's kind of the plan. Like for shorter games, I don't necessarily think you should be playing in multiple settings. One game I highly recommend that is also very short that you can play in one sitting, thematically named A Short Hike. A Short Hike is fantastic, and I really quite enjoy it. It's also got some very interesting graphics if you're into that. Okay, yeah, this place is cool. I'm not gonna get... To be fair, I don't think the vultures or the skybirds can really resist the winds up here, right? They're kind of gas-powered, so I imagine it'd be hard for them to propel themselves through the air here. But I feel like they'll probably perch around here, right? Big central location, lots of wind, places to droop down from. Though maybe that this is after the end of all civilization. Oh. I get it. I get it. Okay, we've seen these pulsating veins before. We've seen these pulsating veins specifically at the throne. I'm guessing the throne is actually inside of 5 Pebbles, right? Yes! Wait, we're back here. Oh, interesting. I can go back to the throne then. Okay. I was certain I heard like we've seen the region before. I didn't realize it was the same region. I thought maybe it was the same region in a different point in time then. Okay, well that changes quite a bit, but okay, well if I can get to the throne, I can escape via Karma Flower, and I guess I can go explore more of the weird Hyper Rot, like the weird little, the Omega Rot pustule. Have you met 5 Pebbles or Looks to the Moon? No, they're not real in this time as far as I can tell. We're actually mostly outside the facility grounds, to be honest. There's 3 regions that we're typically traversing. One is the outside of, I believe, Looks to the Moon while she's fully constructed and we haven't been able to get inside. One is the outside of 5 Pebbles, I suppose, and after it's like sunken down. So it's like 5 Pebbles' corpse after like millions of years where like coral starts growing, the world's like, you know, completely changed its landscape, and it's become much more of an aquatic society inside Five Pebbles. Like, one, we're exploring the top of the city before he falls, and then I guess looks at the moon. Yeah, pulsating heart. Yeah. This looks all too familiar, and there should be like a weird, like a weird slope thing. I remember. You know, I bet you the same person who made the, like, what's it called? It's also, yeah, it looks like it's gotten worse since last time I was here. Wait. Are multiple places connected to Outer Rim? Or is it? Yeah, no, this place is definitely a lot worse than it previously was. I don't remember so many veins undulating on top of the corpse of Five Pebbles. That's probably something to worry about. Yeah. Oh, yeah, this is fairly catastrophic, isn't it? You good, Five Pebbles? I mean, no, obviously, but like, you know, you good in spirit? How do I even get inside of you without, like, dying? I think I have to go through the top, because if I try to go through the tunnel, I think I just get yoinked, and I don't want to get yoinked. There is quite a collection of food up there. Yeah, because I remember I was able to eat the vast majority of these. So it looks like every time I come back to Outer Rim, does it get worse? That doesn't make sense, because I thought we were journeying through specific points in time. Unless maybe every time I leave Outer Rim and I come back, the corruption gets worse. Right, every time I corrupt a new area, it gets worse, so therefore... Ugh. Okay, well, I'm gonna think about that. Let's keep eating you. And I've adjusted to it? No. I wonder, I do want to see, what if I eat this fruit when I'm much more ethereal, perhaps is the way to describe, when I'm much less, you know, connected to reality and tearing holes in space, would I simply ignore the corruptive effects and simply just kind of treat it as normal food? I mean, it would make sense, but at the same time, I guess that kind of confirms that I'm a pretty negative force on the world. Oh, whatever. He's just an innocent little scrungly boy, you know, it's not his fault. You know, some elder god chose him to be his agent of destruction or whatever. That's not, we don't gotta think about that. Bada bing. And I know this seems very counterintuitive, the path I'm going, but it's fine, probably. Go up here. Perfect. And we actually are running out of time. Yeah, we do have 2 pips left. Let us drop down. No. Somersault, I love you, but at the same time, you're the most destructive force in the world. Okay, let's go meet... Alright, I guess let's go grab a karma flower. Don't shake off my leg, please. So, I wonder how I'm gaining any progress in Chieftaindom. Yeah, no, that's completely unrelated. I've seen that occasionally. I'm tempted to look that up because that feels more glitchy than anything. Or maybe they're simply forgetting about me. Because, like, we've seen that as Gourmand, we've seen that as every character where the scavs just kind of decide to change their mind about you slightly, so maybe... Oh, they could be finding something I left behind in another region, like a pearl? Would that count? That seems a bit obtuse. I don't think, no, because they wouldn't simulate that. They're not like, they can't be simulating every region at the same time. That's insane. That doesn't make any sense. Right? For the sake of my own sanity, I'm just gonna say no. Okay, well, this is quite a familiar run to us. And we actually, yeah, no, this is a lot more corrupted. It's definitely not my imagination. Maybe it is. Because I remember it being partially corrupted. I think I recall the pulsating veins being a lot more further up, to be honest. Ugh. No, this is different. And why does, like, reality start falling apart here? Because I thought for certain that the throne would be on the inside of Five Pebbles. How's the mint plant? How do you know about my mint plant? Did I ever mention my mint plant? Like the mint plant on my desk, it's doing well. It's alive. It's not on my desk anymore. It's technically fucking... Oh, wait, no, I mentioned it during the I'm Next stream. It's technically, like, fucking in a windowsill right now, but it's fine. You talked about it in gardening in general. Yeah, okay, that makes a lot more sense. I was thinking, did you guys, like, are you... Oh, we're fine. Why? Let me out. Stop suckling on my fucking ears. Oh, you gross bastard. Okay. It's doing well. I've been going a bit easy on it because its growth has slowed. And if I consume mint tea at the regular rate I do, I will murder it. Let's consume this and we're gonna go to sleep because I feel like maybe I might need to be at a higher level of weird... I don't know what to call it, corruption, thaumaturgy, I don't know, I want to call it a lot of things, like the weird purple influence. Let's do backflips up until I fucking sleep. There you go. Bibbidi bop. I don't really care about the paths. I don't think that would add anything. I think it would be a bit too late. Unless maybe I simply... Maybe, you know, there could be like another Survivor parallel passage and I simply might just be so bad I haven't gotten it whatsoever. That is a possibility, but like... As not one I would like to entertain, to be honest. Okay, we go here. Go here. Go here. And to the left. Yeah. But like, why would the throne be on the outside? Because I'm assuming the throne is the highest concentration of rot. You think it would be on the inside of 5 pebbles near the core. Oh, but maybe outer rim is on the right side and we're starting to enter like the desolate tract on the inside. Oh! Oh, actually, that makes so much more sense because at the intro screen for the watcher shows scavs and moths looking inwards to a massive hole inside of 5 pebbles. And if that massive hole is the throne and this is like the main central point of the story, that would explain a lot because like it keeps leading us back here. Climb up. The vine mechanics are so strange. Bop. Hi. Yeah, the thrumming. The thrumming was there previously, though I don't recall it being this strong. Maybe it's pulsing? Maybe my sound's simply louder. Okay. Hi, vines. I remember it being particularly bad through this passage in general. Now, unfortunately, last time we were here, we were experiencing quite a lot of difficulties with going through certain pipes and such. In particular, I think I wasn't supposed to go through them, and they might have to be revealed as we keep playing, because one of them was, and it simply kind of broke on me. And I kept going through them when I don't think I was supposed to, and I ended up in the Florid one. That's some creepy music. Yeah, sure, whatever weird demonic corruption thing, you can consume my soul. I don't need it anyway. What's a soul good for? You know, thinking? You know, being... Oh, yeah, I don't recall the plants being purple before. That's new. Yeah. Alright, well, goodbye to Super Rot, consumer of timelines and whatnot. It looks like the veins here are still quite normal. In fact, yeah, no, I think the outside's definitely spurged out a bit more. Okay. These are fake as far as I know. It's the black, like, pepper flakes in the background again once. Still think that's like shards of reality, but feel like I might be overestimating what that is. Could just be like little random flakes. Okay, to the left. Do a slide hop. Don't touch the rot. We're fine. Okay, this is where it gets a little more difficult. Slide hop, hold up. Do not touch the vines. When you're here, you have to push right to go up. Right to go up. Very counterintuitive. And if you don't hold, if you're not in the right spot, you're gonna lead yourself into a tentacle. Okay. But yeah, if you've never kept a mint plant, I would highly recommend it. It's the easiest thing in the world. I've been gifted a succulent like it's not actually a succulent, it's like a jade tree. It's like this weird little tree with like thick leaves, and apparently you have to like really fuck up on watering it to actually kill it. Okay, let's see. Go here. Hello? Anything different? No, this is still hidden. Ah! To move! To breathe free. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, that's real bad. Okay, I don't think I was supposed to... So previously, I think I wasn't supposed to be trying to get into those rooms and wasn't actually bugging out. It was simply me finding the hidden areas I was supposed to. Okay, so why can the rot move and why can the rot breathe? Or corruption? Hello? I assume you want me to go to the big thick nodule at the very top left, right? The hyper, the super thick rot pustule, like the size of my body times 3. Hello? Anybody in here? It's not gonna be... You know what? I bet you it's gonna be the Echo. You know what? I have a feeling I know what it is. I bet you... Never again. Starving, pressing, grinding, squeezing. Yeah. I think... So, did an Echo somehow get corrupted by rot? And that's what's causing... How is that possible? Because I thought they were, like, outside reality. They're not outside reality, kind of like glimmering alongside it, just unable to touch or be affected or do anything, really. If that's the case, that would explain quite a bit, because they're kind of stuck in the weird, like, perpetual state of time, is the way I would say. Hello? Is it you, little scrungly guy? Against us? But now I? A self. And an other. Oh, don't tell me the rot has formed a hive mind. And am I the other? Wait, is the rot... Don't tell me the rot is now like a... Oh, the joy. The incomparable joy. Hey... can you stop corrupting the world? You are a lot bigger than I remember. I don't recall the rot pustule being that thick and girthy, if I'm gonna be honest. You're not gonna be upset at me for consuming this karma flower, are you? I think that's bigger. I don't recall it being that big. I mean, I recall it being obviously very large, but I don't recall it being that big. Is that Cocoon? Don't tell me something's gonna emerge from it next time I'm here. Oh, that's gross. Alright. If I come back here and then, like, you birth, like, the corrupted Echo. Alright. And I was right about everything. I'm gonna stab you. Alright, specifically you, giant rot pustule. You make me uncomfortable. Also, goodbye, corrupted karma symbol. And adjacent foe. Okay. That's probably not good. It's probably not good. Thank you for hydration. I could teleport out here right now. But I want to go back to see if any of the other rooms have unlocked, perhaps. Because there are some other paths, and I don't think I was supposed to notice them on the minimap and try to get in previously, and that's why I was stuck here. But if this is the case, if every time we come here, that means we have to come here 2 more times. We have to find our way into outer rim 2 more times. So I wonder if we have to corrupt. Yeah, so previously it was the path to the right that was unlocked, now it's to the left. I wonder if we're gonna have to... So I'm guessing the more areas we corrupt, the more percent of the world we corrupt, the faster, or the more that thing grows. Man, I'm the bad guy, aren't I? Okay. What lies here? Anything normal? Or am I gonna see some ethereal... No, it's the Karma Flower room. Interesting. So, why do you have these locked away here? This doesn't seem right. Let me go, one second. So, are these Karma Flowers representing just like the world? Because these might be linked to every other place, right? So maybe, because we see some Karma Flowers completely wrapped in black, so I wonder if each time we see a Karma Flower wrapped in black, that represents a Karma Flower being sent to this place then. Yeah, and there's a weird time dilation here. I think that's been there previously. Let's go to left this time, because we exited out there last time. Okay, we're probably fine. What's the worst that can happen? Okay. Tea. I did consume tea, okay? I probably... Actually, yeah, I did, didn't I? To left, and let's drop down. Hello? Anybody in the tube? Still alone? It's becoming a lot more empty with a lot less lizards and a lot more, you know, existential threats, but I'm not one to worry myself over that. Okay, take me out this dimension, please. I don't wish to be in here any longer. It's too spooky for me. Am I free? Where is this? Is this Badlands? This looks like Rusted Rex. Oh. Oh, you know what? I'm guessing this is an early form of Five Pebbles, like after he fell and then started getting filled with water. We don't technically know if Rusted Rex is Five Pebbles or... I guess it's Rex, plural, so therefore it's probably both Five Pebbles and Looks at the Moon, because Looks at the Moon was already fully submerged at that point. Okay, well, let's find a save point. Hi, Bugs. Are you of the vicious eat my skin type, or are you more of the docile be your friend type? Also, hello, Squid. Unfortunately, you must die to become my nourishment. Consume. Hello? I really should try to... I don't think I've ever effectively used a squid as bait. I do kind of want to try that, but at the same time, it's like... How effective would a smoke bomb in reality really be? Because I always imagine that, like... When like a ninja throws down like a smoke bomb or something and just kind of run away, like surely you can see them leave it, right? It takes time to fill. We love bubble music. This music sounds like something like Aquaman would listen to. It's absolutely wonderful. Okay. Boppy bop and... Hello? A save point? Yeah, I'm guessing this place is shortly after Five Pebbles fell and started sinking into the sand below. That's quite cool. I mean, smoke on tanks are pretty effective. That's because they have like modern chemicals. Okay, they have modern chemicals and they're billowing out like a massive projectile that's like the size of a tank shell. Okay, have you seen the size of those things? They're insane. Of course they're effective. I mean, they're not as effective nowadays. Like, smoke screen cover is not really used in tank, like tanks nowadays, but like, that was World War II's type stuff. Okay. You're 40 millimeters? You are asking the wrong person about military application in history. I don't know. Maybe. They're thick. I've held one, they're the size of my arm. Oh my god. Okay, we can finally sleep. Let me yoink these creatures from their peaceful existence and consume. Bop bop, and I need one more. Where have thou gone? You shall not live an easy life until I find ye. Excuse me, are they just gone? There was an additional... Wait a second. Bop. Oh, actually, let me try something. I've never actually tried using... One sec. I've never tried using this grenade thing against the bats. It's a little bit wasteful, and I'm fairly certain it won't work considering I think these things only affect insects, but like, I mean, they could be like bat bugs, you know, you never know. Holy shit, that's a lot of stuff going on here. It looks like it didn't affect them whatsoever. Also, this is going to incur the ire of like a specific species, but at the same time, oh, let me not go into the portal, please. At the same time, I don't necessarily care at this point. No, 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 I don't want to go through here. I do not wish to go through here. Oh, no. Oh my god, hi, Hellhound. Don't take me to the snowy area. Where am I? Take me back, please. The sunlit port. Oh! I think last time we were here it was friendly and not whatever this is. I wish to go back. You're gonna try to kill me, aren't I? Don't trust you. No offense, little squid body. But the second I go near this thing portal again to like teleport back, you're gonna try to shove me into the edge, and it's going to work because I'm terrible. Okay, hi Centipede. Same with you. I'm not gonna dawdle around with you. Let's go back. Oh, yeah, and you can even see some more time ghosts. Lovely. We love seeing corrupted ghosts spiel out their existence. Go through this and consume some tea. Okay, let me... Okay, thank you for the corpse, I suppose. I wanted the bug... Oh, no! It's this bug again. I thought we'd seen the last of this. Well, I mean, I can't say I do enjoy this bug. It's also a bug that's very easy to go away. You simply go into another room, which is a bit of a shame because I feel like it would be an interesting challenge just to play the game at that quick speed. You wouldn't be able to do any controlled inputs. Okay. Now we go to sleep. Actually, I'm guessing some people probably do. There's probably a mod for that, right? How many levels of days do we have? Do we still have 5 days? Because we did technically meet a creature. Yeah, we still have 5 days, so... Unfortunately... Maybe that's how much karma we are gonna be maxed out at. Okay, so that place is connected to Outer Rim. There's a lot of places connected to Outer Rim, unfortunately. Actually, why... So, we can go to Sunlit Port, and then we can go to Outer Rim. How did we get into Outer Rim? We got in through teleporting from, was it Desolate? No, it was someplace, Tor Desert? It was from place in the desert. We teleported into there. So I wonder if it just I don't understand the conditions for, or what the corrupted teleport necessarily does in general. I mean, I'll probably get some more insight into that over time. But at the same time, I kind of just want to keep coming back to, what's it called, Outer Rim repeatedly. I know it's a bit odd, but I feel like I mean, there's an NPC there. Somewhere. So, no reason not to. Okay, well, let's explore this place first. Seems pretty desolate in terms of creatures in general. Though, I guess there was a single squid. That's not really... Yeah, I guess also if it's earlier in the point of evolution, they're not gonna have time to, like, properly evolve. Because, like, there's gonna be no real creatures. The Creator. Tyler. The Creator. What do you mean the Creator? I don't know. We're not really a creator, we're just... more of a destroyer, to be honest. Can I make this jump? Now I can. Bada bing. Wait a second. There you go, there you go, there you go. Squeeze through this. I love seeing all the rebar. I guess it makes sense that, you know, Five Bubbles was made with so much rebar, but at the same time, it's a little funny seeing it. Can I go through this? Yes, I can. Sorry, dyslexia, I mean the creature. Oh, that explains quite a bit more. Yes, I was... yeah, that would do it. Bees. No, bees. Oh, actually... You know what? I bet you the bees evolved into the locusts, right? They're already pretty predisposed into chasing me. Right? So, like, why wouldn't they be? That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So, like, the bees would evolve into the locusts. And then I guess the squids would evolve into the weird poisonous thing we ate, and then... what else would evolve? Because we've seen some more creatures. What the hell would the moths come from? The moths might just be like the squid flies, right? Or they could just be bats, because we don't see bats and the moths in the same place, but I don't think they would turn into that. Hey, how's it going, squid? Yeah. So the squid, I think they turned into like the weird poisonous thing we can't eat. That's really cool. Man, I like that. I don't know, that feels right. That is the most leech-infested water I've ever seen in my life. Holy shit. Why am I in it? I don't care for food this much, do I? Also, looks like there's like weird small leeches with some markings on them. I'm assuming I don't want to touch those especially. Well, that's leech-infested water. Now, that begs a question. I'm assuming leeches don't operate off-site. Do leeches have eyes? Oh. Leeches operate off-site. That's a little unexpected, honestly. Huh. Okay, well, I mean, I'll take it. I don't particularly mind not dealing with one of my worst foes in the game. Also, thank you for hydration. Wonderful. Okay, go into the tube and let me go this way. Okay, is there anything else? Ah, it's the watermelons. We love the watermelons. How much food do I have plenty of food. It's a bit of a waste to crack open a watermelon right now. Though, but so satisfied. Who doesn't love smashing a big round object into the ground until it shatters, you know? Oh, but there's literally a safe area here. Let's save. And also, it's been quite a while, but we made it back up to day 5 in terms of sleep. Now, I do wonder if that changes things in general, aside from our abilities, because it does make our abilities a lot more potent. Sleep. What should I make to eat? You should make shakshuka. I don't know what time it is for you, but shakshuka is a fantastic meal you can make with eggs and basically just tomatoes or just tomato paste or tomato sauce. It's really quite simple and it's fantastically filling. And if you can make a pan-fried bread with it or just pan bread with it, it's very easy. Fantastic. Or make egg fried rice if you have cold rice in your fridge, I guess. You know. I accidentally left, so now I'm in Agile. That's unfortunate. I have been considering, and I don't necessarily know if I want to do this, moving to 1 hour ads, because apparently a lot of people prefer them, but at the same time, I don't think I prefer 1 hour ads, so like, I don't know, 1 hour ads feel a bit weird to me, like you played like a 2-minute ad every 1 hour. Because I like dipping in and out of streams, but like, it feels weird, because sometimes I'll like pop in, I just want to stay there for like an hour. I don't know. Maybe I'll experiment. I don't have a way of turning them off. It's either you get 1 hour ads or you get pre-roll ads, and the pre-roll ads are fucking egregious. They'll sometimes put like 7 ads in a row. It's awful. Okay. Yeah, okay, it's also a bit weird, because you can see little fucking... it's a little bit weird, because you can see them constructing something in here, right? So it's a bit odd seeing all these rebar structures kind of being lifted, or not rebars, all these, what's it called, steel beams being lifted in place. Why would they be doing that? Because I'm assuming this is the, oh, I'm very much dead. I'm assuming this is after the point in which pebbles fell. So it doesn't make a lot of sense for it to be, maybe I'm wrong about that then. Because if this is not after the point in which... No, because it has to be. There's no other possible explanation. Perfect. Consume you, and it is a bit of a waste doing this, I know, but... You know, I'm inherently curious. I have to know, you know, I do want to experiment with my day 5 abilities a bit more. Unfortunately, we're using karma flowers for important purposes, so like... We're not really getting to actually save our day progress much. In fact... There's a lot less karma flowers in these regions than normal, but I'm assuming that's due to the whole corrupted aspect of them. Okay, let's go to sleep. Damn baby ads. Yeah, fuck them kids. Not in a sexual way, I mean like a violent way. Why? Shut up, shut up, shut up. God damn it. I need to like rewire my brain. Oh, we've gained additional... No, we've lost progress in the chieftain. They hate us now. They've heard my baby's comment. No, the scavs, they hate children too, right? Look what they did to Artificer's kids, didn't they? Okay. Actually, I wonder, can I use my... Okay, I don't really like using this one up stage 5, because... Yeah, I guess I could use it as a little bit as a flight device, can't I? Can I do this mid-air, actually? One second. Yes, okay, you are... Oh, wow, that would have been incredibly helpful in the one area in Outer Rim. Yeah. Okay, well, let's stop tearing holes in space and time, because I'm assuming it's probably not too good for Fabric Reality. Goodbye. Why is that showing into the purple dimension? I don't know what the purple dimension means. Okay, well, we can now extend our jumps. That would have been very useful during the parkour section. Also, it would have just been useful in general, but... That does open up a lot of possibilities for us, too. Okay, we can go here. Just the dead tree. I might be wrong about the wrecks and the weird water areas being 5 Pebbles and Moonden. I don't know, it just makes sense. It's called wrecks, it just has to be. It's also like the one area where there's abundant water. I'm just gonna keep assuming I'm right and just live on with my days. You know, that's how things should go. Let's grab one of these bad boys just in case. Thank you for hydration, Rutko. Comblet, you're behind on hydrations, how dare you? I guess, I don't know. Okay, where am I? To the left. Okay, there's the mosquito egg. I don't necessarily want to deal with that. Where? I just want to find the laughing goblin guy again. Fun music. So I'm assuming he probably has something to say to me after at least 5 karma, right? 5 is a pretty important number. I'm not dead. Good. Let us use our magical floaty ability to float up here. No, we can't float up there quite yet. Oh, and we could have made it past the jump in Outer Rim with this too. And so many places it could have been helpful. Why don't I sleep more? Okay. To the left. I think we're exploring a path we've already taken. Yes, we have. Let's go down, left, and then left again. Yeah. So you think 5 Pebbles wouldn't have so many steel beams inside of them? No, it looks like 5 Pebbles is exclusively steel beam made. Oh, there's a path up top I can take. And while I think I'm invisible with the leeches, I'm not really willing to test that theory out consecutively. Oh yeah, this place was corrupted. I've forgotten about this. That probably explains the lack of lizards and such. Okay, well... The primordial black essence normally represents a rotten area. Is there anything around here? I don't hear cackling goblin guy whatsoever. Oh wow, looks like I tear space as a move, not just when I turn invisible. I thought it was just when I turn invisible. Oh, that's actually way worse. Okay, well, not my problem. Someone can clean up my purple space ghosts everywhere. They're just so thick. Why? Why do I leave these behind? Let me turn on invisible. We're gonna be using this a little bit more creatively. Let's turn invisible. Can I jump off this wall after directly turning invisible? Yes, I can, but there's nothing up there. Oh my god, this is so good. Who knew having a double jump or a Kirby float after a big jump was so helpful? I guess Kirby. Okay. Anybody here? A ton of leeches below me. Don't fall into the water. Anybody else? Retro, fought on differential equations. Differentials are quite useful. I mean, they're a lot more useful than most people know. They're used to in the stock market. They're used in... I don't fucking know. Why are you asking me math questions? I don't know. They're good at calculating risk, I guess. Fuck it. I don't know. I don't do math anymore. They're fine. I didn't really delve into them as much as you really could. I'm back. I'm lazy, so I made noodles. That's not what I told you to do. Oh, wait. Oh, I came back to the place I originally came from. Oh, I see. Let's see. Where am I going? I made some ramen? I mean, ramen's good. You can call them noodles. I understand. You're my favorite streamer. That's so kind of you. It also feels wrong because I'm not my own favorite streamer, but I guess that would be odd and narcissistic if I was in the first place. I'm my own favorite streamer. Nobody streamed better than me. Okay, drop this. Ah, don't suck me through. I don't want to go back. Wait. Where does this take me again? Yeah, sure, fuck it. I'll... Wait, what? Sunlit Port again. Is this just a different region of Sunlit Port? How does this work? Because we were okay, I guess... Oh, interesting. So I guess the regions are becoming interconnected with themselves now. Hi, Centipede. I know for certain that you guys do not operate off-site. I don't know if centipedes in the real world have eyeballs, but at the same time, I'm not willing to find out. Goodbye, Centipede. I've invoked ire. Oh, wait, no, I have an egg bum. No, I have like a weird little thing. Okay, no, I should be fine. That's what she said. There's a lot of things I said there. The fact that, like... It is weird, like, because I don't really enjoy watching back my own content, aside from, like, 2 streams. I did enjoy the April Fool's stream because I thought it was funny, and, like, a great shitpost, but aside from that, I don't really enjoy my own streams for the most part. I find editing quite hard, especially, it's like... I like... Don't kill me. Hey, no, nay. You don't see me. You don't see me. Also, stop trying to throw a spear into the giant time portal. We don't know how that's gonna affect things. Go into this. Goodbye, scavenger. I don't know where this takes me, but it's surely better where you're not. Also, looks like the weird temporal interference I leave behind interferes with the time portal. Come on, Samurai Jack me. Please. Cool. I'm making things really bad. I don't recall the cracks being this bad, but yeah, let's just do it in the middle. Can I not go through this? Why am I not able to go through this? Oh, there we go. There we go. Where does this take me? Oh, it takes me here. Oh, that's interesting. That's actually quite useful too. Okay, well, that's not that bad then. So we now know a place where we can get repeated karma flowers. Let's actually leave back an egg behind. And let's yoink a rod. I don't know if you get affected by that stuff. I don't think you do. Let me grab an extra karma. Actually, let me go... I guess this is an easy way to return to here. And I guess the more you corrupt the world, the easier it is to return from here. So I can return from Sunlit Port or through, I guess, Sunlit Port. Yeah, but as I was saying, I don't really enjoy editing. Every time I like begin to edit, like I edit, like I'll cut 5 clips together and then like I lose all motivation because I hate listening to myself in general. Oh, okay, don't throw a spear at me. I know I'm behind. I know I'm in front of what you want to hit. It's just hard. Well, it's not hard, but it's mentally hard for me. Okay. Scavs to the left, and scavs below. Is that a death pit below me? I think that is. Nay. No, probably not, right? Okay, we're alive. I want to find out the source of the corruption in this place. I wonder, actually, will the ghosts lead me to where I'm supposed to go, then? Because normally the ghosts, they tend to coalesce near important areas. Or somewhat. The ghosts sometimes coalesce near important areas. So if I follow the direction of the weird... rot ghosts, I don't know what to call them, they might actually take me to where I'm supposed to go. They might take me to the guy. Did they coalesce around echoes? They coalesced areas around echoes in general. Though they didn't necessarily directly correlate around echoes themselves. If you're gonna have ads, you need to have an ad prison channel reward. What, like to shove people in ad prison? I don't mind that. But at the same time, I don't really want, like, I kind of detest ads in general, so I think it's funny, but at the same time, I don't want to shove people in ad prison if I don't need to. Let me, actually, you know what, fine. We're gonna teleport using this thing from Sunlit Port, because we do have an extra Karma Flower. It's very rare I do this, right? So what happens if I teleport with a Karma Flower in a regular... Oh, we're not bringing a Karma Flower. That's unfortunate. In a regular location. Also, I thought we couldn't teleport outside of... Oopsie. Oh, no, we can. I thought I couldn't teleport out of regions which have been corrupted. Huh. That complicates things. Let's go to the left here, and we can actually take our own portal back. I also hate listening to myself edit videos. I cringe all the time. Yeah, it's not easy. Oh, there's a secret path here I've completely missed. Oh my god, it's also a secret path next to like the weird 5 pebbles, looks in the moon, and then the green one. I don't know who the other iterators in this picture are, but like... I think... maybe the first one might be Sliver to Straw, because it is showing 5 pebbles freaking out about the other iterator's eyes being crossed out, right? And then I guess Looks and Moon technically die. No, that's not Looks and Moon, because it doesn't have the little thing on the head. That's interesting graffiti. Oh, it's just a little scav merchant area. Interesting. Okay, well, no new items. I want the golden mask thing from this region. If you have an ad every hour, you need to bring the rats back. I mean, yeah, I plan to. I just got to reprogram the economy because I lost the program for the economy. I guess it's a chance to also rebuild it, but better. Let's leave this spot, and I don't necessarily want to go through here. We also need to fix the debt. I mean, you can add that and check that at the same time, so like... the debt just doesn't really do anything at the moment. Well, how's it going, little trilobite thing? I'm assuming you're probably guarding the more corrupted regions. I don't... Hey, no. Just let go of me. I don't consent to this. Fuck you, man. Can I pick you up and throw you? Fuck, let me pass. Why are you such a slight nuisance in my life? No! Oh my god, this guy's the TSA. Let me through. You are so rude. Okay, fine. I will leave you be. Alright, let's assume that those giant little... maybe those giant purple cysts are eyeballs, right? Maybe those giant purple cysts are eyeballs. So can I sneak invisible past them? Nay, you just don't give a shit. How do I... You are the worst. You are the worst. Wait. We could crawl under him. You messed up. You didn't push me far enough. Okay, we're leaving. No! You are such an effective prison guard. Holy fuck. Why are you so good at your job? Let me through. Just let me through, man. Just come on. This man. Yes. How about to the right? Oh, no. Nay. Okay, I'm throwing my spear at you. Maybe that's gonna stun you. You bastard. No. Screw you. Okay, you can throw your spear at them to interrupt them. Holy shit. What a like indomitable will that thing had. Holy shit. Anyway, can't wait to regret going down this pipeline. Get off me, Leech. I don't want to be associated with you. The allegations coming out near you have been rather concerning. We are very also... we don't have a lot of gauge left. We are very quite corrupted at the moment. Let me turn on invisible. Also, yes, that was a pretty messy sentence structure. Can I go here? Wow, there. I'm starting to see a pattern here. I've slipped up. I'm starting to see a pattern here. They really don't want me to go this way. Come on, man. Stop shoving me away like I'm somebody else's problem. Okay, there's a place I can save around. Do I save in another corrupted area? Do I never learn my lesson? Yeah, I don't. Ah! Okay. I admit it. You got me. That was quite scary. Okay, let's not enter the corrupted dimension perchance. Let's explore this area a bit more, because I don't want to go to the Sunken Coast area, clearly. That scared the shit out of me. How many regions did I go through? Rusted Wrecks. I think we didn't teleport through too many. We only teleported through one. That's a... No. That's not true, actually. That's a hard maybe. Okay, we go to the right. We're gonna go... Let's stick near the top. There's always more interesting things near the top of these maps. Also, we no longer have the floating ability, which is detrimental. It was cool. It's thematic. Should probably grab those fireworks, but I can't turn them into bombs like Germon can, so they're completely useless, actually. I do wonder, because I know fireworks are good for scaring lizards and such, but like... Are they... I don't think they're really effective on anything else, to be honest. Like, maybe scavs? Scavs probably don't like them. Nah, scavs use them. They're probably like, why are you throwing fireworks at me? You're just throwing like a WD-40. You think I'm gonna be scared of this thing? What would be scared? Maybe the birds? I don't think the birds would give a shit. They have guns attached to them. Huh. It sounded like you said your mom. You can't make bombs like your mom can. Well, my mom is clearly award-winning physicist, or a chemist. She's very good at making plastic explosives. I really should stop incriminating myself for no reason. That's not actually true, too. I'm not gonna lie about that. Okay, whoa. This place is fucky-wucky. I haven't been in here either. Take me through this. Hello? Is this a region I haven't been in? Yes, it isn't. We're inside of Coral Caves. Actually, we've been inside a coral... No, we've been inside a coral region, but we haven't been inside Coral Caves. I'm guessing that this is the moon superstructure after it's, like, emptied out a bit, right? That makes sense to me. I don't know. The NSA, I don't think they're particularly interested in spying them. I don't really know how to make... Actually, I do know how to make black powder. You really only need saltpeter, charcoal, and sulfur, and it's pretty easy. But aside from that, I don't really know how to make explosives. Oh, I do know how to make... what's it called? Ooh. You can see the water edge there. I guess I do know how to make... what's it called? Napalm. And that's just boiling gasoline, roughly. But that's only from the Anarchist Cookbook. I am running out of bubbles for air. Hey, squid guys, would you like to Oh, they're just shoving those things anywhere now. Okay, looks like this region's already corrupted, but I got to it. This place is absolutely fucking dripping with black goo. I don't think I can make that. We're gonna... Can I yoink you? Hey, buddy. Perchance, would you enjoy being yoinktified? Yeah. Follow me. You are now my personal transport vehicle. Go this way. What are these creatures? Oh, I remember you. I ate one of you and I got horrendously poisoned. Oh, you're so much more colorful than I envisioned. Oh, look at them. Look at the little cuties. I'm tempted to eat one of them again, but I don't know if it's worth it. What is that creature? Hey, are you a more grown-up version of that thing? Now I hear quite a loud noise. I'm assuming that might be an aquatic level. No, dude, we might be next to the heart. We might be next to the heart, actually. One sec. We might be next to Lux and Moons' heart now I'm thinking about it. Because we do hear that thrumming in the background, right? And it would make sense that the void generator's still going. This weird cube is kind of... You can see a lot of the water edge. This is perhaps the most jank looking part of the DLC thus far, if I'm going to be honest. One second. There we go. Okay, I'm guessing that looks a lot more natural during non-corruption. Where is my personal jet ski? Where have fun gone? Okay, hi little corrupt. Hey, you want to grab this corrupted body instead? I wonder if they're purple because they're corrupted. I don't know. Is there anything down here? There is something down there. Okay, Squid Boy. I see. Okay, follow me. Okay, don't grab me. Okay, you unfortunately also make me drop everything whenever you grab me. That is quite annoying. Let's go through the underside. I'm not gonna survive. You gave me a fruit. A fruit in exchange for my life is not a terrible deal, I suppose, but I feel like I could have bargained for something slightly better if I'm gonna be fully honest with you. Oh my god, no, it's a fruit in oh no, you did drown me. I almost lived, but unfortunately... Okay, fine. Unfortunately, you did shove me in the goo. Okay, what time is it? It's... Do I do one more? Is there a mod only in chat? Is there a mod only chat in Twitch in case I need to ask you something privately during stream? You could whisper me, I think. I think that's the system. You could whisper me perhaps, but aside from that, not really. Or you could just actually, I don't check Discord during stream, so I might not see it. I should probably make like a mod resource thing for you, but like I'm lazy. Probably just also point someone else a mod too, but I don't like people doing unpaid labor. I feel like hey Prince, you want my $5 worth of Twitch earnings? Okay, where am I going? I just want to save once more. Let's go to the right. And then let's go check out the bottom left. I want to check out the Coral Caves area because the heart... Seeing the heart would be potentially interesting because that would be the closest we would have gotten to Lux to the Moon thus far, but I have a feeling we'll never quite get there. And I could actually confirm this quite easily. All I would have to do is the only thing I would necessarily have to do to confirm the fact like that I wouldn't see Lux to the Moon. Ow, that's a giant pit. Sure, you don't need to. I mean, if you really want it, I can. Like, I don't mind paying people for service. No, but like, it would be a little odd. I could check the Pearl menu because there is, and I don't want to do this because it would spoil me. If you take pearls to Lux to the Moon or 5 Pebbles at different points in time, you will get different answers with slightly different nuances. And I really should probably go Pearl Hunt as Artificer because I feel like Artificer's answer would be completely different. What's it called? Like, Artificer has, five pebbles she can talk to instead of looks at the moon. Go this way. Yump. And I do wonder how different the answers are, or how different the pearl readings are for the vast majority of them. When you get Twitch partnership, sure. Don't worry. Looks like my unpaid intern is secured for another 4 to 6 years. Congratulations. Longer depend. Actually, what is the average time from? I mean, Twitch partners are technically pretty rare, man. Sure you don't want it? Okay, let me find one fruit. I can't eat this egg. I do actually. What happens if I eat the egg thing? It's probably not good. It'd probably be like feeling like biting into a cat. Yeah, and I turn puffy. Why do I turn like weirdly? I turn stinky when that happens. Oh, you know what? Technically, now that I think about it, the poison thing is damage over time. So I do wonder if that's supposed to indicate when the poison's ticking down. Then. Yeah, because that would explain a lot. Because we didn't really kill. The vast majority of centipedes we killed during that was during Artificer. Yeah, plus spiders get slowly affected by it too. Okay, that's cool. So basically, it lingers, and that's why it's damage over time. I really like that detail. I wonder if that's useful for anything aside from... There's no invisible creatures, right? Aside from me. Right. I have to go to bed. It's 3:02. Don't worry, I'm actually about to end stream shortly after I take a quick nap in this. But yeah, no, have a wonderful night. It's completely understandable. Get plenty of rest, drink some chalky milk or some shit. Why do I say chalky milk like I detest chocolate milk and I'm labeling it as an inferior drink? No, chocolate milk is fantastic. Let's go up here. Bop bop. And take a quick nap. This is... They're really getting elaborate with the safe designs. Some of them, they really make you crawl through them. Beautiful. Okay. I think I'm missing Rodent Royalty on Discord. You need to link your Discord to your Twitch, or your Twitch to your Discord. I mean, I could also just add it manually. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end things here. Normally I stream for a lot longer, but it's already quite late. Unfortunately, we have been We've unfortunately been done by our great nemesis Comcast. So make of that what you will. I'm not encouraging you to boycott them or perhaps write a negative review, but I would advise staying away from them if I were you. Anyway, let's find someone to send you all off to. I don't know what time is it. It's 3:02, so and daylight savings has ticked over, so I think IMNEX should be streaming unless he's late Minex. Let's see who's streaming at the moment. IMNEX is not streaming. We're gonna send you all the cozy gifts. Have a wonderful time over Cozy. Cozy's doing some watcher creature signs. I don't necessarily know what that means, but it's probably cool. Cozy does a lot more technical stuff on the Rainworld side. Have a great day and evening. As for you, let's see, one sec. Raid Cozy Gifts. Bye, Gorgle. Anyway, have a wonderful night, everybody. How does this work? I don't know. Okay, unfortunately, one sec. Can I demonstrate this? Is this working? Did I even start the raid? Unfortunately, what's it called here? Let me hide this. Like, this is what I see. In case you're wondering how my spoiler chat works. Spoilers! I can't really see half my command. There we go. There we go. I think it's about to tick over now. Right? Maybe? Do I have a way... Oh, if I switch this layout, this is not scuffed whatsoever. Don't worry about it. It's fine. This works. There you go, guy!